blaring in my eardrum. Well, guys,
welcome back to Sportville, episode 69. Sorry.
You know what? I'm going to calculate that right now, see what episode we're really on. But welcome back, everybody. We are here, and we're going to review and discuss all of NFL Week 2. We talked about Thursday Night Football, Week 2, the Dolphins vs. Bills, and now we're going to talk about the rest. And then we're going to be talking about Week 3 Thursday Night Football, and we're going to give our predictions for Week 3 and Week 4 Thursday Night Football. With that being said, we also do have our records to talk about of our who has the most wins, who has the most losses. We also have a talk about all our there's some injuries and a lot of stuff going on of like people that are getting benched, people that are getting injured, going on IR. A lot of stuff to talk about. So let's get to that. And Tristan's here.
People that are playing ass, like Kayvon Thibodeau. Talk about that kind of stuff.
And Ja'Marr Chase. Like I'm going to talk about those stats, by the way.
But thank you, guys. Kayvon Thibodeau to Ja'Marr Chase is quite a bit different because Kayvon Thibodeau is like putting up
Kayvon Thibodeau is also not even a top 3 player. Not even a top 3 player on our defense, so you can keep yapping your chapter. Anyway,
I thought you were saying he's the best. You were saying he's like the second.
Yeah. So weird I never said Kayvon's better than Dexter Lawrence. Get the hell out of here.
No. You said he was the second best player though.
No, Burns is better. Dexter is better, and honestly, if I'm being honest, Bobby Corke is better.
Damn. Yeah, Kayvon is a bust. Terrible pick.
He's not a bust because he had 11.5 sacks last year.
Well, let's be honest. You could have drafted somebody better with that pick.
Who?
The Kayvon pick.
Yeah, who?
Let me look at that draft real quick. Let's see who was on the board.
And you know,
you drafted 2022.
You could have got Patrick Mahomes. You got John Ross. So I don't want to hear anything. So,
what was the draft class? Draft 22.
It was 2022. Yeah. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 32.
All right, let's look at this. You could have had Evan Neal. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. You could have had Evan Neal. But actually, you could have had. Actually, Sauce Gardner went to kick before. That's unfortunate. But you could have had Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Kyle Hamilton, Trent McDuffie.
All right, this is episode 64, guys.
Breece Hall.
Trent McDuffie, the father of Ja'Marr Chase. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Anyway, welcome to the Sportville. We're on episode 64, guys. So we're getting close to episode 69. We're going to have some special activities for that live. So get ready for that. Anyway,
this kid.
Let's get right to the news or the games. It's
top 250.
Nope. We'll save that list for another time. I think
we'll save that for 69. We'll save that.
Wait, hold on. Tristan, can you turn your mic camera so we can get like a four? I mean, like we can get all of our cameras on.
No, I'm good.
Come on, Tristan. I only saw your face one time.
Come on, Tristan. Come on, big.
All I remember was the taco sauce on your lips. That's all I remember.
Bro, no. That's
racist motherfucker.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, cancel him. Cancel.
No, he actually had taco sauce. I'm not joking.
No, I did not.
Bro, yeah, you did. You have taco sauce on your face right now, don't you?
Nope.
Prove it then.
Nah.
There you go. That shows that shows it right there.
Less of a fuck what you think. No.
Anyway, Hollywood Brown and I are out for the season.
I like Hollywood Brown, even though he's played for the Ravens and Chiefs now, and I know he played for the Cardinals. But sad to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I was really excited to see what he could do with Mahomes. I think he'd be wide receiver one on that team. I think Rice is good.
Playing week 2.
Hollywood's looking pretty good on the Cardinals with Joshua Dobbs and Murray, and he was just looking pretty good. So I think if you went to Mahomes level, it would be really well. So unfortunate, but we'll see what he can do in a year or two. Pretty underrated receiver, in my opinion. All right, then we get Christian McCaffrey plays an IR, set to miss at least 4 games. In my fantasy league,
past 2 years, not our league, but my family league. I drafted Justin Jefferson and Christian McCaffrey back-to-back years. Go F myself, bro. Like, that is just some bull.
Yeah, definitely smart. World. Well, I had Jefferson, but I traded him, and you guys, we know. I had Tyreek Hill. I traded Jefferson. Frick, never mind. Hey, World, are you a little disappointed you didn't accept my trade for McCaffrey when you had a chance?
No, he's my best player, and I'm not trading him. I don't care if he has a
And he's
broken
not
leg.
okay. Whatever. Have fun going 0-4, buddy.
And
49ers seem to be just
if
fine with
somebody
Jordan
wants to give
Mason.
me Justin Jefferson for him, then I'm
Hey,
open to
World,
it.
you could go 1-4 if you accept my trade for Brock Powers. But anyway, let's go to our next thing.
They got Jordan Mason now. They're fine.
Jordan Mason is so good, he saved my fantasy.
No, he's not good. The offensive line's good. Sorry.
Bro, I don't care. He saved my fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah,
AJ Brown out for
saying.
2 weeks. He's missing the tomorrow's game. Saints, they're gonna get blown out by the Saints, but whatever. Unfortunate news. I mean, when you have a guy over 80 pounds as your wide receiver
Fucking
one,
fantasy
it's
too.
not good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like I said it once, I'll keep saying it. The Eagles' offense does not do well without AJ Brown.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Hold on. Before you do it, let me
Good
just get
game.
my pillow. Let me get my blanket. Let me get like
you should do that actually.
I
You
should
do
yeah,
that.
just wake me.
All
I'll
right.
set alarm for like 7 a.m. Is that
I
when
think-
I should do it?
No, buddy. 7 p.m.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's get this over with.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So it's not, and you better shut up during this entire time. It's
Cam
not the
Taylor burnt. Cam Taylor burnt.
Shut the fuck up. This was not the outcome we wanted, but it's everything I could have wanted but the scoreboard. And I'll tell you why. This team has been hated on, doubted on, just this entire offseason. People saying we wouldn't make the playoffs, Noah, which I'm not even going to start talking
believe
about because
that.
we are 0-2 right now. But this was an insanely close game. Nah, don't. That is. Yeah, I kicked myself. Sorry. All right, bro. Stop with this layout, dude. Change
No,
the layout.
I'm trying to get a good layout here. It has to be good. All right, sorry.
That's the worst layout right there.
I don't know what's
Bro,
going on, dude.
Make your
The
normal
one that
layout.
was well before.
Oh, frick.
Yeah, good job, Noah. Freaking messing it all up. Are you gonna share your fucking screen? Or...
Dude, just keep talking, dude. Keep talking. I'll get it back up.
Brother.
All right. This was an amazing game that came down to the wire. Chiefs out 4th and 16 at their 30-yard line, and a penalty, which it was a good call. I'm not saying, but all I'm saying is the Chiefs. Okay, this call saved the Chiefs the game. The Chiefs were so easily about to lose this game, and they would have lost it if our rookie didn't get a PI call. So, was it the right call? Yes, but there were some horrendous calls. Bro, what is going on? There were so many holds on Trey Hendrickson the entire game. Trey Hendrickson would have had 10 sacks if the guy didn't hold, or if they called a freaking holding call every now and then. That would be nice. I've sent you guys a clip of freaking Trey Hendrickson getting choked out. Like, bro almost died on the field. Freaking almost got DeMar Hamlin. He almost got DeMar Hamlin out there. Okay? So, just in a different method. Just wait till, like, the Chiefs stabbed Cam Taylor-Britt in the game. Like, I don't know what they're going to do. But this is everything I could have wanted out of this aspect, because these two games are a story of two different losses. The Patriots loss was us start horrendously. We did not look like ourselves. We were completely awful. And this loss, we looked like a top team in the NFL. We were playing at a high level. Cam Taylor-Britt had the best defensive catch of all time. The coolest interception I've ever seen in my entire life. Hey, prove me wrong, bro. Prove me wrong. And yes, I'm on a yap sesh right now. I do not care. This game was amazing. It came down to the wire. A penalty decided the game. Right penalty. Well, that penalty was the right penalty, but whatever. It was a great game. Jamar Chase was freaking horrible in this game. He got double and sometimes triple team the entire game. And you can't really do too well when you're triple teamed. But Mike Gesicki had an amazing game. Freaking had 91 yards, absolute stud. I told you from the moment we signed him, he was going to work in this Bengals offense. Andre Oswash had 2 touchdowns. So I'm very excited about this team. We're starting off 0-2. Ravens are starting off 0-2. The season starts next week. Because I don't care. Steelers, your dumbass Twitter, you're not winning the AFC North. It's Ravens or Bengals. I don't care that we're both 0-2. But season starts next week. And Bengals, after this game, I am sure they are Super Bowl contenders. Now, I will add on more later, but I don't want to talk. So one of you guys can start talking.
Okay.
This was my favorite game of the week.
I'll fact check real quick.
Bro, okay, no, one at a time.
Real quick, I'll say one thing, then World can talk. I just want to say the season actually started week 1, not week 3. So in case anyone got
well, for the Bengals, and Ravens, it's going to start next week.
Yeah, well, it starts week 1. In case you. All right, go ahead, World.
Well, this is my favorite game of the week. We got to see Joe Burrow versus Mahomes for the first time since the 2022 AFC Championship game. And we got to see this rivalry clash once again,
Best rivalry in football.
There were lots of, tense moments.
Stop looking at your Twitter.
Jamar Chase, just getting angry at the ref and, getting that penalty. And then, there's
absolutely nothing.
A couple heated moments. I thought Joe Burrow played great this game. So if he can keep that up, I definitely think the Bengals will, win this division. And I mean, call me crazy. I got them at least making it to the AFC Championship game, at least. I still think they're the biggest threat to the Bengals in the AFC, besides the Texans, maybe.
He meant to the Chiefs.
But Mahomes did not play that good. Like, he had 2 interceptions. He still made good plays. He's still Mahomes. He's still the best QB in the league, still the best player in the league. But he made, a couple mistakes. I thought Trey Hendrickson played phenomenal. Very underrated player, in my opinion. Bengals secondary needs to be addressed this offseason.
Whoa. Time out.
I'm just saying.
I'm challenging that. Actually, no, I'm throwing the red flag. I'm challenging that because our defense has allowed 272 yards in the first 2 games. Our secondary is playing amazing. Our defensive line, I completely agree with. It's awful other than Trey. Our DBs, oh my gosh, they're playing so good.
I'm sorry, Zone, but I can't name one guy besides Cam Taylor-Britt.
Mike Pelton.
Yeah, they're not big names, but they're playing great. Dax Hill, Mike Hilton.
Well, it is the first 2 weeks. We got
Geno Stone, Von Bell.
Well, that's not really like a free safety like that really matters.
Yeah, I mean your safeties are fine, but I'm talking about your corners.
Yeah, our corners are playing amazing.
If you have an opportunity to get an upgraded corner, you can't pass on it. Like, I'm just saying.
I'd much rather get a D lineman than another corner next year.
Yeah,
was our first round pick 2 years ago. So.
Well, here's the thing: it's not like you're gonna have a free agency because Jamar Chase.
Yeah, you gotta pay him. But
we'll have
overall,
$35 million.
Pay him before week 1.
No, we'll have more money than the Giants next year. No, just say no.
We have $42 million.
Overall, good game. I think if Joe Burrow doesn't fumble, I think the Bengals win this game. But good game.
Okay. I get to speak. Finally. So let me think of other than say. So I'll start with Mahomes. Mahomes looked pretty good throughout the whole game, just 2 costly mistakes. I guess I can't really blame the 1 interception one. I think that was a good pass. Just he still went 18 for 25, so a good completion, but only 100 yards is way too low for this game. He wasn't even under pressure most of the time, but so I think he should have
Yeah,
gotten
Trey
better.
Hendrickson was the only guy doing anything pressure
And
wise.
then what the hell was that? And then Isaiah Pacheco was playing pretty good, but he got injured, and I think he's out for a while. That's unfortunate, but he was playing pretty good. They're definitely utilizing on them their inability to stop the run. But I think when we saw Mahomes, we saw Rice, we saw Worthy, we saw all these guys out there who did phenomenal against the Ravens, who was considered the best defense. I think that showed what this DB room could be this season. Like I said, it's still the first 2 weeks. We got to give more time to see how it plays out. You never know if this could be an off game or it could be a go game. We don't know. We have to see the consistency with that. But the DB room looked pretty good. Obviously, Cam Favorite made a great play. He still did get, cooked up by Rashee Rice that one play for a touchdown. I mean, he was like really 20 feet ahead of him. But besides that, he did pretty good for what he is. And then outside of that, Joe Burrow was looking a lot better. Like we get to see, he was under pressure pretty much most of the game, but I don't think it was as bad as I thought it was going to be, considering Chris Jones did not really do too much this game. So, but holy crap, dude! What's the one lineman? What's that one lineman that you're gashing up all offseason you got from the Patriots? What was his name?
Yep. Hold on. Hold on. I got to talk about it first.
Here we go.
Trent Brown, you are ass. You're washed. Get Amarius Mims back.
We got rid of him. Got rid of him for a reason. Just saying.
Thank God we drafted Amarius Mims. Thank God we drafted Amarius Mims. Hopefully, Amarius Mims is back. By the way, hold on. With the Chiefs game, we didn't have T. Higgins. We didn't have our first 4 defensive tackles. I'm not even kidding. Our first 4 defensive tackles and our starting right tackle. And we lost by 1 point by the best team in the NFL. That says a lot right there. But we need a healthy D-line. We need a healthy D-line. We need our second-round rookie, Chris Jenkins, to show up. And we need Amarius Mims to not be a bust and at least play better than friggin' Trent Brown. Because we need him to be healthy first. Hopefully he plays against the Commanders. But, yeah.
Yeah. Joe Burrow was looking pretty good. He had some, he was just moving around pretty well. Obviously. Yeah, that
he
one
was
fumble.
Doing very good, bro.
I can't fully.
Yes, his fumble was his only bad play.
Okay. Yeah, that's almost like what I said, but thanks for reaffirming that. But yeah, he played good, and then obviously he had a fumble, but the O-line just not looking pretty good that game. And yeah, a lot of his passes were to the middle to Gesicki. He looks like there's a new tight end. Jamar Chase was practically locked up all game by McDuffie. He had a couple good catches when he played against our other corners, but besides that, it was nothing too much out of him. He did have negative 9 yards against McDuffie, so that was good for him because it got held back 15 yards because he started freaking out.
Bro, that does not count.
Then
for yards.
Well, he did. I guess it does. Well, fine. 4 yards in 17 rounds. That makes you feel better. But anyway, it was it's Jamar Chase. This is in between him asking for multiple amount of money. I'm not questioning his talent.
Okay, he's having
okay. You can comment on all my things I say after I say it, all right? Because I can't get my full point across when you're interrupting me.
All right.
This is in between him asking to be the most paid, be tied to the most paid receiver of all time, and he has been not good in the last 2 games against primary coverage of their corner one against Gonzalez and McDuffie. I think are good corners, not elite corners, but they're good corners. And then he has been lashing out on field, and then he said it's not negotiable to the guarantee money, which I think it should be negotiable. If the GM knows what's best for this team, and here's what I thought of, and I don't want to go into rant about contracts. I know we already talked about it so many times. I'm just going to go through it quick. When you have an elite receiver and elite quarterback, and you talk about guarantee money, if one gets injured, that's going to highly affect the receiver's progress and their ability towards the team, their progress for the team. And if an elite receiver gets injured, that could highly affect the quarterback's progress for the team. So they both rely on each other. So when you're paying them both hundreds of millions of guarantee money, and one gets injured and one can't play as they can or as they will, or how good as they could be with the money they got, That's rough. And now, if it was an offense player and a defense player, I understand. But these are two players that rely on each other. I'm not saying they're bad, but they rely on each other. So when you pay them both hundreds of millions of guaranteed money, it's a big risk. So I feel like he should be open to not having, hundreds of millions guaranteed money, even if other receivers do have that. And I would say the same for anyone else. I made that very clear. Now, outside of that, the defensive line was playing pretty bad. Besides Henderson, he's been looking pretty good. He got held a lot.
No. Don't even. Not pretty good. He's been looking amazing. Sorry.
Dude, I don't have to freaking say amazing.
He has the highest pressure
Dude,
rate.
I got it, bro. He's a good player. Holy frick.
He's causing.
Phenomenal.
He's causing the most.
It's the same damn thing. Pretty good, phenomenal, good, whatever freaking tickles your damn ear, whatever. Just shut the frick up. Anyway, he's been doing good. And yeah, obviously the last play, you have a rookie who does not know what he's doing. He hits Reich late. Will that really affect the play? Maybe, maybe not, but it is a rule that they're going to call in a game. And, does it always happen for the Chiefs? Yeah, it does. And is that
they're getting lucky?
Maybe it is, but it happens. All right, it happens. So if you don't want that to happen, don't do it. But besides that, they were basically won the game right there. And as far as people want to blame the refs that they helped them, Mahomes came out of pocket, threw a perfect pass to receiver right to his first down, and then they called a holding call on the offensive line. They could have just not called that. They could have just have it gone as it was. They didn't. So I don't think these refs are biased at all.
Bro, you just said they were.
They just got to call the holding call.
No, I don't think they're. I don't think they're looking at the offensive lineman and deliberately not calling it. I think
there was holding on that last play, that final play. There was holding twice.
Okay, so maybe they didn't see it. I don't think they're biased. All right, because if they were, they would not call the last one. It goes against logic. But anyway,
yeah, they would have given him that fourth down.
This game was pretty good. I was watching it in and out. I had to go places, but I watched for most of it. The fun game. Both quarterbacks look good. These are both some of the best quarterbacks in the league, and when they play each other, it's fun. And yeah, they are 0-3 against the Chiefs since the Burrowhead comment. I just want to make that clear. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Tristan?
Yeah. I have nothing else to say. You guys pretty much said everything. So.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the running back's ass. All right.
Nope. He's doing exactly what we want. Good yards. He's doing exactly what we want. Good yards per carry. Low production, which is what Joe Mixon did.
2.8 yards per carry.
Yeah. This game was bad, but he had an amazing game against the Patriots.
All right, sure, whatever.
No, he's going to do great. He's going to be great. Better than Singletary.
Well, Singletary's putting way better stats under a better offensive line. I'll give you that, but still, I don't want to hear it. Anyway, upset of the week. And this wasn't an upset. This was a freaking massacre on live television. And I want to say it right now, that Rams secondary is a sorry ass. It is bad.
Awful.
And they need secondary help right now. This is their game.
Tre'Davious White sucks.
Yeah, Tre'Davious White is I really wanted him. I love that corner. He is LSU, but it's not good. It's not been good. But yeah, I want to say this is the game where we saw Marvin Harrison Jr. as he is. He had 2 touchdowns that are both. Well, the first touchdown was a huge touchdown. Second one was in the end zone. It was about a 50-yard. So yeah, he only had 4 receptions, but they're all big ones. I think he had 131 yards. So yeah, Marvin Harrison looks really good. Kyle Murray played an amazing game. 3 touchdowns, 0 picks.
Kyle Murray played amazing.
He's playing amazing. Right now, he's the only quarterback with 4+ touchdowns and 0 interceptions. So Kyle Murray's looking pretty good. With that being said, the Rams
Harrison
secondary is bad, but I still think he played good, and I want to see more of that from out of Kyle Murray. I hope this is not just a one-game wonder, or since when Black Ops 6 comes out in October, that's probably when we're going to see more. James Conner looked pretty good, still an underrated player. As far as Matthew Stafford's doing the best he could do, but this is one of the worst offensive lines I've seen. I think this offensive line could be worse than the Bengals.
And half his offense is injured, so I can't
blame him. Worse than the Dolphins. It's terrible.
Hey. Bengals offensive line is playing great other than Trent Brown, so you can shut up.
Okay. That doesn't make any sense. Zone, if you have a player who's allowing 10 sacks a game, your offensive line's bad. Okay?
Yeah, and he's going to get replaced maybe this week.
Okay, well, he's not. So, all right, they're bad. Now, if there's an athlete who has great arms, great hands, great face, but he doesn't have a freaking leg.
But you're acting like 4 out of 5 is
no. But I'm saying that
makes them all bad.
When you have one that is as bad as like 5 bad O-line, then yeah, it is. Like I said, if there's an athlete where he has great hands, great arms, but doesn't have a freaking leg to stand on, then yes, he's not a good athlete, regardless of what else it is. Offensive line is a complete roster. It's a complete thing that has to protect the quarterback. When there's one that's horrendously bad, it's a bad offensive line. I'm not calling other guys bad. I'm saying it's a bad offensive line in total. Now, thank you very much once again. Anyway, Marvin Harrison looked really good. The Niners defense, I think the defense line is still good. Jared Verse been looking really good. Kobe Turner is still a great player. I honestly thought he should have won Defense Player of the Year over dumbass, fat ass. Oh wait, Jalen Carter didn't win. I'm sorry, I got mad again. But anyway, great game. Well, not a great game. Just great to see the Cardinals. I think they're their first time beating the Rams at their home in like 5 years. So it's pretty bad. But yeah, love to see this. To see the Cardinals actually play competitive football again. I feel like I haven't seen that for years. So yeah, good win for them, especially in the division. And the Rams are gonna have a rough year because they have a lot of injuries. So yeah, that's about all I have to say for this. And by the way, Rick's Williams, bro. Williams has not been active at all. He's just been doing nothing. Anyway, that's all I gotta say.
All right. So Marvin Harrison Jr. showed who he is in this game because we saw jack crap out of him in his NFL debut, week 1. This game, he caught what, 2 touchdowns? 3?
2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. Had 130 yards. Absolute monster. He's going to be a great receiver. I'm excited about him. And Kyler Murray looked amazing. I'm excited to see him. I like Kyler Murray. He's also a fun player to make jokes about. But James Conner is very underrated. Do not like him, but he's very underrated. Cooper Kupp got hurt, unfortunately. Mostly unfortunate for my fantasy team. Just kidding. And Matthew Stafford looked pretty good. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
All right, anyone else?
Yeah, Marvin Harrison was absolutely amazing in this game. Put up a Randy Moss stat line is what I saw. I saw a graphic of that. He played great. It was good to see him bounce back after a disappointing debut against the Bills. I thought Kyler played great. What do you have? 3 touchdowns and no interceptions.
Yep. Some good rushing yards.
And I just hope he stays consistent with it. Like Kyler, I know you like to run, but you got to target Marvin Harrison more. You gotta have that balance of passing and running. You know what I mean? But Cardinals, they're definitely going to use their first round pick on a defensive player because that defense is not very good.
Or O-line. It depends.
Yeah.
If it's lineman or secondary. Well, both are bad or really bad.
But as for the Rams side of things, it is going to be a rough year. No Cooper Kupp, no Puka Nacua for at least 4 weeks. That O-line's not very good.
And that defense is all.
I know I shouldn't technically be talking about their O-line because my team's O-line's even worse, and we'll get to that later. And then their defense is just not that great. Trey White's not what he used to be. I think Jared Verse is good. I think Kobe Turner is good. But other than that, defense is really struggling without Aaron Donald. And as to be expected, he's arguably the greatest defensive tackle of all time, you know? But, yeah, that's all I have to say. But really rough for Rams.
I expected I had the Cardinals winning, but I didn't think it would be this bad. But I should have expected it because the Rams, pretty much the team is all injured. Like both are good receivers.
Their secondary was as bad as I thought it was, honestly.
Yeah, both are wide receivers are injured. Like their O-line's pretty much injured, so I can't blame Stafford for this game. He did everything he can. And then obviously Marvin Harrison played amazing. 2 touchdowns in his first 2 catches. And pretty much the whole entire Cardinals offense in the first half was pretty much a Marvin Harrison highlight reel. And then he stopped throwing to him like in the second half for some reason. And Kyle Murray played amazing too, especially that 3rd touchdown. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say.
All right, then we got the Steelers, the beats, the Broncos.
Damn, the Steelers are so damn boring to watch.
They go 2-0.
I'm so sad. Bo Nix sucks. He sucks.
No picks.
Oh, what did I say? Bo Picks,
Great defense, though, for Steelers.
You mean, oh, no, Bo Picks? Oh, no, Bo Picks. That's his new name. Yeah, this is what happens when you
Bo
draft
Nix has a chance to be good still.
everyone has a
But he
chance there
sucks.
for everyone has a chance in the league. Especially, I'm not denying Bo Nix is ability. I think he has a lot of raw talent, but when it comes to NFL, let's be honest, he played for Oregon. He didn't play really competitive football teams that often. And that shows in this league. He needs time to develop. This is what happens when you draft a second round quarterback at best in the first round and put him in a terrible roster with a terrible abusive coach. This is what happens. All right. This is why if you want to draft him, get him in the second round. If you have to risk it, risk it. Because what you should have done is gotten a player to build around the quarterback position. You don't rush quarterbacks into a position that they should not be in. You build around the position until the position is clear and ready to go. Then you get a quarterback. If that has to be 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, it is worth the wait than waste 4 years with a quarterback that is ass and just keep gambling on hopefully getting a guy who can withhold your terrible offense. That is just too much. And if you're going to take Bo Nix, you should not start him week 1. He should have time to develop onto that roster. And I think that's what a lot of players should do. If they're in a good offense and they look ready to go, they can, like Caleb Williams. Or who else is starting? Jaden Daniels probably shouldn't be starting, but he's doing so good, it probably doesn't matter. That's fine. If he had the Bears offense, which O-line's not looking good, we'll get to that, then yeah, I would be okay with it. But he doesn't. He really doesn't. And this is why you shouldn't even got him in the first place. If you're going to get him, you're doing it the wrong way. So, yeah, he had 0 touchdowns, two interceptions. His career stats in his first 2 games are 0 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Absolutely horrendous. As far as the Steelers go, they're Justin Fields is playing all right. I think people are freaking out. I know he's 2-0, but if you look at his stats, it's really kind of just low, underwhelming stats. I think Russell Wilson will still be. I think he is a starter in this league, but I just don't think he's going to start over Russell Wilson. If I'm being honest, Najee Harris had a pretty good game. We didn't see too much of George Pickens. As far as the Broncos go,
Green isn't loading, dumbass.
Josh Reynolds looked pretty good, and Cortland Sutton only got 1 reception, so not pretty good for him. But he does have Bo Nix as quarterback. In my opinion, I'd say you start Zach Wilson. I'm not saying that Zach Wilson is better. I actually think he is better, but I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that. I'm not even just saying that because he's better. I'm saying you cannot have this guy out here. Like, look at the Broncos roster or who they're going to play next. It's not going to get too much better than this. So just
Zach can give you some wins.
And yeah, will they probably draft the quarterback next year? I don't think though. They could, but I think you should probably get probably another corner because outside of Patrick Surtain, that secondary is terrible. You could definitely get a defense.
Broncos need so much, dude. They need so much.
Defensive line, defensive tackle, another receiver would be good. Tight end, a lot of things you need there. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this game. Anyone else have anything to say about the Broncos versus Steelers? And Steelers are currently 2-0.
You want to go first, Zone, or?
Sure, I'll go quickly.
That's all highlight.
Bo Nix. Oh, dude, come on, dude. You're throwing 4 interceptions. You haven't thrown a touchdown, dude. What are you doing? Pat Surtain is the only bright spot on this team besides Quinn Meirez and Bowles, or whatever his name is. The O-line looks pretty good. The corners look awful outside of Pat Surtain, of course. And this is just a sad team. Really, really hope they have a good offseason next year and a good draft next year because, there's so many gaps to fill in this team, man. And, to develop Bo Nix, I don't think it was a good idea to start him week 1. I think with this roster, with this schedule, with this defense, you should definitely have waited, maybe even have him sat out the entire season, potentially. Yeah, this team's just sad, man. But Steelers, parts of them looked good. It's just they just don't look all that impressive to me. Beating the Broncos by 7 points isn't that impressive of a win in my opinion. But we'll see. It is with Justin Fields. Russell Wilson, I think, will start eventually. All right, Will.
All right. I think the Broncos absolutely reached for Bo Nix in the first round. Like, he wasn't expected to go until like the second round, and they pick him at 12. When really you should have either drafted Brock Bowers or Dallas Turner, or Terrion Arnold even. Like, you could have improved the defense, or you could have gotten a playmaker like Brock Bowers on offense. But no, you reached for a quarterback, and you could have waited for a quarterback this year, like Quinn Ewers or Sanders or whoever, or Cam Ward even. See how good he is or whatever. And I think Sean Payton's job is in jeopardy 100%. I think he's on the hot seat, and I think they should consider moving on from him. I think he's kind of overrated as a coach. He thought he was going to fool everybody by taking a second-round quarterback in the first round, and it's not working out. He's thrown, 4 picks in his first 2 starts? Like, what was the point of trading for Zach Wilson if you're just going to start Bo Nix? It makes absolutely no sense to me. As for the Steelers, you got to give props to their defense. TJ Watt's a beast. I like Cam Hayward. He's getting up there in age, but he's still, playing well. I think they won the Panthers trade. Dante Jackson been pretty solid. He got an interception. Their defense is really good. I like their secondary. I like edge for them. I like their linebackers. And good coaching, too. Mike Tomlin's a great coach. He's never had a season below 500, I'm pretty sure. Justin Fields is all right. I think he's a starting quarterback. I don't think he's amazing. I don't think he's bad either. I think he's way better than Kenny Pickett. I know that's not saying much, but
and Caleb Williams, I'll say
that. Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Wait, Kadarius Toney got cut again?
But props to the Steelers.
Oh,
props to the Steelers defense, though.
Probably best defense in the league. All right, Tristan.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so Steelers defense, obviously, it's the best. Like, it's a really good defense. Like, they pretty much carry this team because, like, obviously, like, Justin Fields is playing well, but, like,
the best D-line in the NFL. Sorry. But yeah, right, Noah? Best D-line in the NFL.
Justin Fields is playing all right. Yes. Like, I really wish Russell Wilson played this game.
Who was right? Noah, who was right?
But yeah. Game was boring.
Oh, frick. Okay, I forgot to add the morning games, guys. Hold on a minute.
Also, you put up the most important. Andy Dalton is starting for the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, no, we'll get to that later, buddy. All right, we're not talking about Andy Dalton.
We'll get to that later, dude.
The MVP is back.
We all know you're gonna become a massive Panthers fan when they draft Sanders.
No. Forget the Panthers part. Just that first part that you just said.
Sanders.
Oh my God. No, the coming part.
Stop it. All right, bro. Where to pick the morning games, bro?
NFL, the Red Rifle.
I do not want to talk about my fucking
20 damn posted freaking second, dude. Oh my God.
The Red Rifle and Shedeur Sanders.
Red Rifle. Well, that is the greatest quarterback room in NFL history.
Oh my, give me a break. Okay, let's start here. Okay, so the Panthers have officially entered their Browns era. Like, this is bad. This is probably one of the worst football games I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
J.K. Dobbins goes off. I started him over Stephon Diggs. I told you that was a smart idea. J.K. Dobbins, great player. And as far as that, Herbert didn't have to do too much, honestly. He really had not too much yards. Bryce Young is absolutely
Dobbins over Derrick Henry, by the way.
The only player I think that was good in the Panthers, and that is saying a lot. Well, not saying a lot, man. Was Chuba Hubbard, whatever the frick his name is, the Chuba Hubba guy.
Chuba
Hubba guy. Yeah, he did like 60 yards.
And that freaking Chargers receiver got like 2 touchdowns or whatever.
Yeah, the Panthers.
Quentin Johnson.
I don't know where to even begin with this team on like far as trying to get on the right track. I mean, the O-line's bad, quarterback's bad. The receiver room that's a decent, I guess. I mean, Adam Thielen was wide open one play, and he did not get the ball. And he was really mad. I mean, but remember when he said he went to the Panthers and he said, "Oh, I'm going here because I think they have the best chance to make the Super Bowl." Oh my gosh.
Oh, God, that did not age well.
Don't ever say that when you go to the Panthers. Don't ever say that.
Like that. God must have took that personally or something. I don't know what was the deal with that. But yeah, it's just rough down there. It's bad. I mean, I honestly feel bad for them. I don't know how you couldn't. It's just terrible. As far as the Chargers are 2-0 now with Jim Harbaugh, great coach, and I think this team's gonna be a playoff team. I can wait to see him, and hopefully Herbert can get his first playoff win. I think he definitely has the capability of doing so. That's basically all I have to say about this game. Chargers are great, and Panthers are ass, and that's what the score shows. There you go. Anyone else can go?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I fell asleep. Panthers are so freaking trash. They need a change at quarterback, so why not go and get the best quarterback of all time? That's all I'll say.
Stop. World, do you guys anything to say that's actually like somewhat rational?
Man,
Bruh, shut the hell up.
I just like as bad as my team is, I'm just thankful I'm not a Panthers fan because holy shit, this team is an absolute mess. Quarterback's bad, offensive line is bad, wide receivers are not great, the defense sucks.
Owner
Coaching isn't
bad,
great, secondary's bad. Their owner's a dumbass. And
probably the worst owner ever.
you know, like I've watched like a couple of breakdown videos like in the past couple of weeks. Gets revealed that Wright, who was the coach last year, wanted CJ Stroud, and the owner said, "No, I want Bryce Young." So yeah, their owner's a freaking idiot.
And then they fired the coach.
After a 10-1 or
now
1-10 start,
the owner is going to the head coach and telling them to bench him. Isn't that ironic? But anyway.
Yeah, so their owner's an idiot. Like, I feel bad for Panthers fans. I don't feel bad for the owner. And it's only going to get worse from here. I don't think Andy Dalton's bad. I think he's a solid quarterback at best. Like, he'll at least, hopefully he can actually score some fucking touchdowns for this team. Because, like, you have some solid receivers. Like, I like Xavier Leggett. I think he has potential. Adam Thielen is solid. Like, he put up 1,000 yards last year. Deontay Johnson's had some nice seasons, but like Bryce Young just can't read defenses for shit because he's way too short. He can't see over his offensive line.
He actually jumped up in the air to throw a ball and it still hit the lineman in the head. It was pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, so I do feel bad for him. He's not in the best situation, but at the same time, you gotta blame. He has to take some of the blame as well because he does not make the best decisions. It's like he knows he's short and he's trying to get the ball high enough and he's still throwing interceptions. And this team made efforts to try and get him help and he hasn't improved at all. If anything, he's gotten worse. So, at this point, I don't even know if a change of scenery is going to change anything for him. Like, I just think he's a bust and it's not going to get better for him. Like, I'm sure you can send him to the Rams or the Jets or whoever. Like, I don't even think Aaron Rodgers can save this kid. Like, I was hoping they could salvage him so they don't waste the first overall pick for nothing.
With the trade up, by the way.
Yeah, they traded up. Yeah, you pretty much traded away Caleb Williams and DJ Moore for Bryce Young. So yeah,
Caleb Williams. Look what
he's better than Bryce Young. Come on.
Well, hold on. He's playing worse than he did under with a way better offense. So I'm just gonna leave that how it is. Imagine Bryce Young on the Panthers. Woo boy. Would be stinky up in there. But I know it's his first 2 games. I'll give him some slack. But I'm just saying, let's not act like Caleb Williams is what he is supposed to be right now.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, he's been disappointing in his first 2 games, and we'll get to him later, but man, this is probably like one of the biggest quarterback busts since Mitch Trubisky. And
no, this is the biggest first pick bust of all time. Worse than Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah.
And Jamarcus Russell, he was good.
I mean, I'm considering this may be worse than Eli Manning. I'm not even kidding.
That's not funny. I like the opposite of fun.
I'm hilarious.
Okay.
Crazy.
All right. No, you frick you. All right.
That's funny.
Okay.
Packer, Colts, what happened? How do you lose to a terrible quarterback is what Noah says. Malik Willis is a good quarterback.
He's a terrible quarterback. No, he's an awful quarterback.
Shut up. He's a great
The Colts secondary is probably worse than the Rams. Name one guy in the secondary. Like corner, safety, anyone.
I freaking know it. They actually have a decent. They have a decent corner. Yes, they do. He's an 85 overall on that, and I just did a read.
Yeah, Batted, who has freaking Zay
That's
Flowers over Puka
That's
Nacua.
that's the only corner I can think of on the Colts is Kenny Moore, and I don't even think he's that
Yes,
good.
that's it. That's his name, Kenny Moore.
Anymore. Well, yeah, all I know is their secondary is ass. All right. Now let me talk about this. All right, I'll get over Malik Willis. All right. Yeah, he had some good checkdowns. Congratulations. He went 12 for 14, 1 touchdown, 122 yards. Yeah, he played pretty good against one of the worst secondaries I've ever seen in my life. And on the best offensive line. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, he played pretty good. I'm not going to deny it for what he is, at least. As far as the Packers go, Josh Jacobs played amazing. He had 32 carries for 151 yards, 4.7 yards per carry. No touchdowns, though. And somehow he still got only 13 points. So, frick you, fantasy football. Hope you die. The receiving didn't do too much. Romeo Dobbs had 62 yards. And then besides that, everyone else is below 30. The Wicks guy got a touchdown. As far as the Colts go, Anthony Richardson, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. It was really bad for him. And I'll give him some slack. This is one of the worst secondaries in the league, but that is no excuse. You're supposed to be a top-tier quarterback, and this is just terrible. Now, I will say, Xavier McKinney, another interception, leads the league in interceptions. May I add, one of the best free safeties in the league.
Yeah. So your two people that have walked turned out to be great. That's sad.
Oh, yeah, but if we kept them here, then their talent would go nowhere. So that's not really what it matters. And we'd probably really be in cap space hell for the next 5 years. And Saquon's not good at all. He literally cost a game, but we'll get to that later. Jonathan Allen had a good
Saquon's
game.
great. He has more touchdowns than your team.
That's not great. That's like bare minimum of like starting in the
3
league.
touchdowns. That's good.
3 touchdowns, and they're all like freaking Mickey Mouse Clubhouse touchdowns. All right. Anyway, Jonathan Allen had 8.6 yards per carry, 103 yards, and Alice Pierce, the white receiver, had been going off, looking like Puka Nacua out there, or Cooper Kupp, or Ricky Pearsall, or any white receivers. I don't know. He's looking pretty good. I mean, Anthony Richardson, dude. I'm gonna give him some slack. You know, it is the best secondary in the league. But like, if he does anything close to that next game, that'd be bad. I mean, he already had like 2. I think he already had an interception in the last game. So against the Texans, now he has like 3 here. So we gotta see something different from that. But yeah, Colts are 0-2. Packers are 1-1. I did not see him winning this game, but you know that just shows how good the play calling was. I mean, the amount of third down they completed on just check downs, so just getting over, it was just diabolical. So that's all I have to say for this game. Great coaching, and great defense, and great secondary, and the offensive line just looked phenomenal.
Matt LaFleur knew what to do in this game. He knew Malik Willis can't throw the football very well. So the game plan going into this was run the ball with Josh Jacobs, and only have Willis throw if he has to. And he had to run it that one play because for whatever strange reason, the center puked on the ball. I don't understand what happened there, but whatever. This Packers defense is it's pretty good. You know, they held the Colts 10 points, and Colts secondary is just not very good. They need to fix that in the offseason. Richardson, disappointing game, but I think he'll bounce back. I don't think he'll be a bust. I think he'll be really good. It's one game. The season just started. I don't know where the hell Michael Pittman is. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. He hasn't done much these past 2 games. We haven't seen much out of A.D. Mitchell, but to be fair, he's a rookie that was taken in the second round. Should have gotten drafted in the first round. And then probably one of their weakest positions on offense is tight end. Like, I can't even name I don't even know his name.
No, wait, on the Colts?
Yeah, the Colts tight end.
Morale Cox, he sucks.
Yeah, he's not very good. But that's all I have to say for this game. Shout out to the Packers. Hopefully they can keep this up.
Okay, all right. Third of the week. I didn't pick them like an idiot, but oh my god, the Cowboys are
Kamara.
I'm back. What the fuck?
Alvin Kamara turning back the clock.
Get him out of here. Dak Prescott, get out of here. Everyone leave. Mike McCarthy, get the frick out of here. Go back to writing off Aaron Rodgers, you freaking obese monkey. Dude, this team is so ass. Like, I don't know what's going on. And by the way, I gotta stop talking. Kristen, go ahead.
We're the worst team in the NFL. I do not care. We do this every.
Well, wait, hold on. You're the worst team in the NFL, so you're going to lose to the Giants for Night Football, right?
No, we'll still beat them. We'll
Okay,
always get
go
them.
ahead. Yeah, all right.
But no, dude, we do this
Can't wait
every
for them.
year. We always do this. We always have that freaking one game where we just get our freaking back blown every time. Like,
Yo.
I'm sorry.
Well, to be fair, Dak's used to it. You know, he does that on a daily basis. But go ahead.
He's not Deshaun Watson. Relax. But,
He is. Who knows?
but look,
Sean Washington.
but like, why? Like, dude, our defense is terrible, dude. Micah, I don't want to hear you ever talk shit again, dude. You don't do shit when we freaking like are losing, dude. What were you, dude? Do we have to put like a missing Micah Parsons sign or something? Like,
No, he's on his podcast right now, probably.
Alvin Kamara, he's another father of ours now. And dude,
Cook, Alvin Kamara.
were we playing Derek Carr or were we playing Drew Brees? I really want to know. Like,
No, the NFL is trying to be slick. I know that is Drew Brees. They got a time traveler and went to Drew Brees and they put Derek
even
Carr.
there, we beat Drew Brees every
on
time, dude. Derek Carr beat the bricks out of us. And God, Dak, like, it's not all your fault, but you still didn't play good. You could have scored the first 2 drives, and you just got his field goals.
Rashid.
Yeah, now I got him on fantasy. He's good too. He's fucking a bomb like the duck. And then freaking CeeDee Lamb, you got 90 yards, but you're supposed to be doing more for being like the second paid receiver. But that's all I gotta say. We fucking suck. We're probably gonna lose next week. No, not probably. We're gonna lose.
Okay.
Wow.
Hold
Wow.
on. I'm sorry. Sorry, world. I hate the Cowboys too much. I gotta go. I cannot contain myself. Holy motherfucking crap! Their last 2 home games are getting blown out, 40 points against on defense. Holy guacamole! This is probably one of the worst stop the run defenses. This is probably worse than the Giants. Okay, maybe not, but still, holy moly! It
No, we
is
might
stop
honestly be worse off the run.
Derek Carr, 115 yards, 3 touchdowns. He had 20 carries. And averaged 5.8 yards per carry. 3 touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. Chris Olave, he had 81 yards. Rashid Shaheed had an absolute bomb, 96 yards and a touchdown. And this Saints offense has 90-plus points in 2 consecutive games. And Derek Carr, 11 for 16, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. In his last 7 starts, he's 6 for 1 with 18 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. This is not just a good quarterback. This is looking at to be an elite quarterback. As far as Dak Prescott goes, he's doing Dak Prescott things. 2 interceptions. Had like 40 attempts, only completed like half of them. Even Cooper Rush had a better completion rate than him. I know he played 3 snaps, but I'm just saying. And then as far as a running back, bro, they desperately need a running back. Ezekiel Elliott, yeah, he can get a touchdown against the freaking Browns. But when he plays an actual good defense like the Saints, which, by the way,
Browns are a good defense.
defenses in the league, great secondary, great defense. The Saints' offensive line been looking really good. Fuwaka's been amazing. And they have a freaking 5'3" midget as their running back, Rico Doyle, with 340 yards. This is getting bad. Freaking, I don't know who the freaking Jalen Tubert is, but he got almost more yards than CeeDee Lamb. Listen, I don't know what's going on down there, but I love to see it. As far as the Saints go,
They want to bring home.
I always thought they were a good team. I didn't think they were going to be this good. Could this be the opening 2-week wonder? Maybe, but I think when they blow out the Eagles, this is when we're all going to realize that this team is for real.
We kind of thought they were
already
beating the Panthers.
That's all I have to say here. Derek Carr is amazing, and I would say he went kind of player of the year, but he wasn't even bad last year. So I think he just was perceived as a bad player.
He had the same stats as Trevor Lawrence.
I think kind of player of the year is probably going to go to Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I think it just has to be Aaron Rodgers. He's playing too good.
He's won like a free Super Bowl home game. He won a free Super Bowl home game.
I don't know if that's going to happen. The Vikings almost did that, but freaking they ran into Big Dick Nick. But that's all I have to say. We're Evan. Anyone else has to make fun of the Cowboys? I'd love to hear it.
Oh, I would love to. Sorry, I didn't know I was on. I thought I was on mute eating those chips. Sorry. Yeah, this Alvin Kamara turning back the clock. Love to see it. I love Alvin Kamara. He's a hard hitter, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean, but okay.
He got a domestic assault charge a few months ago, but
Oh, I thought you were talking about something completely different. All right, go ahead.
No, but of course you're referring to that. Yeah, Saints is
I
like
wanted to-
dominant. Their defense is legit. Saints are legit. Very excited about that. If you put in Spencer Rattler there, the team gets 10 times better. But
Dude, stop this
Um,
bullcrap, dude.
I mean, I'm not the
Rattler.
coach. If I was the coach, I'd start him and we'd be winning the Super Bowl. But it's good.
Metaphor. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, Dak Prescott,
How about the Cowboys?
60 million, my ass. This freaking guy had the audacity to ask for 70 million a year, and he throws 2 picks. Now, I understand one of them was not his fault. His receiver went down as he threw it, but the other one was 100% on him.
It was a triple coverage.
Like, Dak is not an elite quarterback. I am sorry. Like, and I'm not even a Cowboys hater. Like, I could give.
Well, what else?
I don't give a frick about the Cowboys, to be honest. Like, when they win, I'm just happy for Tristan. That's it. Because Tristan's my friend. He's my homie. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
But these past 2 home games, you get blown the fuck out by teams that are supposed to be lower than you. Okay. Like, going into this season, the Saints as like a mid team, like Derek Carr's not that good, Alvin Kamara's washed, blah, 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 blah. Derek Carr goes out there and he looks like fucking Drew Brees. Like, I don't know what happened to Derek Carr this offseason. Like, I don't think it was bad last year. Like, I thought it was like solid. Like, man, he looks really good. Alvin Kamara, like, he must have went into the hot tub of youth because he looks like prime Alvin Kamara again. Like, yes, it's only the first 2 weeks, but he looks freaking amazing. He just ran right through that Cowboys defensive line. Micah Parsons, where the hell are you at? Like, did you forget to wake up? Did you forget to eat breakfast? Like, I don't know where the hell you were at. Trevon Diggs.
In the Penn State locker room or something?
Trevon Diggs, where the hell were you? You weren't covering a soul out there. Obviously, Darren Bland's dealing with an injury, but let's be honest.
He wouldn't do anything either.
Bland ain't doing shit either. I don't know why Madden gave him an 88 overall. 88 overall, my ass.
Pick merchant.
But yeah,
who's an 88 overall?
Darren Bland. Apparently.
DK son.
Yeah.
Bro,
but
he was a defensive player of the year candidate last year.
Just for
a little respect on him.
But besides those picks,
now because of interceptions against freaking the worst quarterbacks in the NFL.
DeMarcus Lawrence, where the hell are you, bro?
He's washed.
Like, this guy is not that good anymore
How
either.
much you want to bet? How much you bet he's going to join the Titans after?
Lamb, where were you at?
90 yards.
Jalen Tolbert got more receiving yards than you, and you just got paid a bag.
Yeah.
And wide receiver 3 gets more yards than you.
I'm kind of disappointed Noah Woods going more off on the Cowboys than you did.
Like, this is bullshit. Like, come on.
Come on. Don't make me get mad. Hey, let me say something real quick. And you know what's going to be more funny? They're going to have nothing to do in free agency to fix it because they paid $60 million Dak Prescott like the dumbasses they are, and they're going to be stuck with this team for 4 damn straight years. So good job, Cowboys. And one last thing I will say, Kristen, do you like Michael Jackson?
I like some of his songs, yeah.
Okay, so did you like Derek Carr showing a memorial to him in your edge zone?
No, because he did it. He's not on my team.
Did you like the Saints fans having a parade outside your stadium after the game?
Asshole.
Hey, I told you. I mean, hey, we can hate them together.
I should have knew it was a trash game. My partner
you had to deal with the parade. I had to deal with that one Tommy DeVito fat ass. So yeah, don't worry.
Hey, that's not the part we're gonna see in Dallas in a long time. Okay.
But anyway,
yeah. But to end off my points. Tristan, you got to head on your draft picks because you have no money to bring in free agents. You have absolutely no money, so you absolutely have to hit on your draft picks. And B, Mike McCarthy is absolutely on the hot seat. This is his last year in Dallas. I do not give a frick.
I would fire him on the spot.
If he is still here past 2025, freaking Jerry Jones needs to sell this team because he's a fucking retarded dumbass. Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you just paid him that much money. He's going to be there until 2020.
I'm okay with
bro,
CeeDee
I'd
Lamb
rather
getting
get
paid, but
Joe
Dak
Judge
did not
than
need to
that.
get paid, and Mike McCarthy, he probably should.
All right, let's get to our next game.
Dude,
All right.
he only looked good because he has so much
Upset of the
talent
week.
around him.
Thank you.
Fuck you,
Seriously,
Niners.
thank you for Busy to pick
Yeah,
the
this
Vikings. I appreciate
you
it.
stupid coin. You stupid coin.
Oh,
Dude, you should have just picked the Niners karate, dude. You should have listened
the
to us.
Vikings to the NFC. The Vikings.
Bro, freeze.
Bro's glitched out.
Bro, he froze.
What I was saying is the Vikings 2-0. They're going to go to the Super Bowl. Sam Darnold's going to win Player of the Year. It's over for the league
shut
here.
up,
Justin Jefferson, 97-yard touchdown.
97 yards. Crazy.
A play I'd never seen come close to, by the way. Best
That was a
LSU
dog by
receiver
Sam
of all
Darnold,
time.
too. I got to give him that.
And Darnold was playing amazing against the best defense in the NFL. And people had the audacity to say, you got blown out by Sam Darnold. Yeah, now we get to say dumbasses. But listen, Sam Darnold is a great player. J.J. McCarthy playing great. Aaron Jones playing great. Brock Purdy didn't know what the hell he was doing, although he did play pretty good. But
He played okay.
it was just not looking good for this team. And I am just so excited to see this Vikings team
And Niners.
ready. They are going to make the playoffs with Sam Darnold. Mark my words. Now,
Niners, I don't want to hear any excuses.
Maybe. And by the way, Sam Darnold is better than McCarthy. Trade McCarthy to the Sea Dragons.
I literally
Keep
forgot
Sam
about him.
Darnold.
That's how Sam Darnold has been playing.
Now, they're probably not going to do that. Well, they're not going to do that. They're probably going to trade Sam Darnold, and I think he should go to like the team like the Broncos, maybe have him develop Bo Nix a bit, and then they get like someone in the draft that's not a quarterback. I could see that. But all I'm saying is, if I was the coach, I would just trade J.J. McCarthy and keep old Sammy Hammy. But I will say that Sam Darnold, every single first-round quarterback is a first-round quarterback for a reason. That doesn't mean that they're going to translate all their skills to the league, but that means they have good talent. They have good arm. Now, sometimes they just cannot get that connected in the league. Sometimes they go to a team like the damn Jets and the Panthers, and they just cannot connect. But when you go to a team, which is the best team in the NFL around as far as positions around a quarterback, I would take this even over the Eagles. They have a great offensive line, great receivers, great running back, a great coach. Everything's just perfect. And this is the result you're going to get. And this is some great hope for J.J. McCarthy, because when McCarthy starts and you have Sam Darnold doing this in this league, not to discredit him, it's going to be really good for McCarthy if he is at least decent. So Sam Darnold playing
He's in
great,
a perfect position.
Dallas Turner, good to see him. He's still balling out. I think he went Defense Player of the Year, either him or Jared first. I'm not exactly sure.
Rookie of the Year, buddy. Rookie of the Year.
Defense Rookie of the Year, or maybe, we don't know. Well, yeah, Vikings are playing great. Like I said, if I'm going to be a depressed Giants fan, at least my men in purple are going to do it. You know, Vikings Pride. They actually have Viking Pride events every single week in Minnesota. It's pretty weird.
I know.
But
I know
anyway,
Minnesota. I know.
That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Let's go Vikings. Win their first Super Bowl this year.
Niners.
Amazing.
What the hell? Brock Purdy, when he doesn't have 7 All-Pros around him, he the Vikings twice. Brock Purdy is 14-0 against all NFC teams and 0-2 against the Vikings.
Own him.
So his only 2 losses against NFC teams is the Vikings. And Vikings have an amazing offense. They're a perfect position for a quarterback. I mean, terrible city to be in, terrible place to live in. But I mean,
listen,
other than that kind of position, running back wise, receiving wise, blocking wise, tight end wise, this is an amazing offense that just needs even an average quarterback to make the playoffs and succeed in the playoffs. So Vikings, very excited about them. Jordan Mason, thank you so much for all the success on my fantasy team.
And Brendan, could you please do something, dude? You're on my fantasy. You're not doing shit. Can you please do
Niners. Looks like the Vikings are on your number, and that's good because I like the Vikings.
Yeah, me too.
Brandon Ayuk, you entitled little brat. My Patriots offered you $32 million per year, and you still said no. So you settled for $30 million, and you have not played great so far. Man, like Ayuk's been a disappointing.
I think he was wide receiver one.
Yeah,
man.
Like,
thought
I think
he
Debo's wide receiver one again.
Yeah.
Man. Like,
I thought
Ayuk,
he would be.
Hey,
Just letting
all I'm
that
saying,
con-
Ayuk's
go
had
through
one
that.
good year. Ayuk's had one elite year.
Like, just
Had-
massive disappointment. Like you should have just earned that contract instead of, doing all this petty shit and just like
Yeah,
pouting
bring
and
And teasing
talking
that you're going to go
crap
to another
on
team and you stay with the same
social
team.
media and like, oh, they don't want me back, bro. Oh, bro, they don't want me back. I might have to go play with Daniels in Washington. I might go to Vegas. Like, bro, like this is ridiculous. And Vikings, I like what they're doing. They're making the best out of the JJ McCarthy situation. Sam Darnold looks amazing, and I'm glad that he's doing well because, for a while he was viewed as a bust. It's good that he's in a good situation. He's got a legit wide receiver in Justin Jefferson, got a great or good offensive line protecting him, giving him a clean pocket so he has enough time to throw. Now, yes, he's thrown 2 interceptions his first 2 games, but who cares? He's helping them win games, and the Vikings have a very good chance at making the playoffs. That's all I got to say. Really love this Vikings team.
Me too.
All right, anyone else?
Fuck the Niners. So I love that they lost. So Vikings are playing really well. Vikings are like one of my favorite teams. And also like Sam Darnold, like obviously people saw you as a bust, but you've been playing amazing. See what happens when you give a quarterback an actual good offense. And the 49ers, I don't want to hear excuses about injuries. The Vikings don't have Jordan Anderson right now, and they don't have T.J. Hawkinson right now. So I don't want to hear any excuse about injuries. And Justin Jefferson got injured in the second half, and they still won.
All
The only
right,
49er I'll give credit to is Fred Warner. He actually played good.
and Debo, he did good too. Oh,
Yeah, him too.
Going off. Yeah, all right. The Jets
Hold on, I'll
beat
be
the
back. I'll be
Titans.
back in a minute.
All right. Cam Taylor burnt his ass. I just want to say that right now. He's so ass. Deontay Banks is so much better. You know they say Banks closed on Sunday because he is closing every receiver. That's all I'm gonna say. But he's not getting cooked by Rashee Rice. Anyway, Jets beat the Titans 24-17. Aaron Rodgers played pretty good. 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Brandon Island,
Sounds like Aaron Rodgers.
a rookie running back who was the youngest player in NFL history, only 20 years old. Bro, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Bro, you're older.
You're older than him. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. But yeah, he wasn't even born. He was born the same year that Aaron Rodgers was drafted. Just imagine that. But yeah, he had let's see here. So he had 33 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown. And then he also had 23 receiving yards and a receiving touchdown. And then as far as Breece Hall played great, 62 yards. He had a crazy touchdown.
Thank you,
Garrett
bro.
Wilson, not too much. Garrett Wilson been looking pretty underwhelming. But yeah, the team looked pretty good. Allen Lizard played pretty good. Will McDonald was playing great, 3 sacks, but I think he's out now, so or I think he is. I'm not exactly sure. Will McDonald the 4th. And then as far as the Titans goes, yeah, Will Levis is still doing these Looney Tunes interceptions.
Calvin really played really well. He got a touchdown.
I don't know what he's doing, but Tony Pollard. Why do you
want to play good now?
And he can do it. He can do it anytime.
I see. I know what video you're talking.
He played all right. Nothing too much.
The Cowboys is still in him. The Cowboys. Phil is still him.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be a lot. I thought the Jets were gonna win by a lot more margin, but I guess the Jets, the Titans secondary is still pretty good. They got L'Jarius Sneed over there. That poor soul. But anyway, let's go to our next game.
Whoa. It's my turn.
Oh, my fault.
All right. For the Titans, I like their defense. I like, L'Jarius Sneed's really good. That was a nice addition. Jeffrey Simmons is good. I think that's his name.
Right, Christian.
Yeah. However, Will Levis, he's one of the most jabroni quarterbacks I've ever seen. He was drafted in the 2nd round for a reason. He's just not very good. Like he's showed a little promise last year, but like it's just I don't think he's that good. Maybe he turns it around in the middle of the season. Who knows? Calvin Ridley's been all right. DeAndre Hopkins has pretty much been a ghost of himself. He's not what he used to be. This offense is just not that good, except for like Pollard, I guess, and Ridley. But their defense is really the only thing they got going for them. But obviously, this is their first year without Mike Vrabel. I don't agree with that decision still. Like, especially, I'm surprised they fired him because like they ended the season by beating the Jaguars, eliminating a division rival from the playoffs. So I thought that'd be enough to save his job, but apparently not. But as for the Jets, playing really well. I'm glad Aaron Rodgers is playing good.
No, you're not.
I'm glad he's back from the injury. Isn't that his nickname, A-Rod or whatever? Like, I don't know.
A-Rod,
but
lunatic, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, but I'm just glad he's back from the. I'm just glad that he's back from the injury and he's playing really, really good. Definitely going to win comeback player of the year for sure. You can make an argument for Joe Burrow, but I think you got to give it to Aaron Rodgers. Because like he's 40 years old. He's running the ball when he has to.
He saw that scrambleness and
yeah, so he's doing really well. So like the team they put together around him, and yeah, they're going to be good.
Brock Bowers though. I'll stand by that.
Yeah, they should have gotten Brock Bowers.
I still have just winning the division this year.
Although with that Morgan Moses injury, that Olu Fashanu pick doesn't look that bad because it could be injury.
Brock Bowers is a lot better than that guy.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Brock Bowers would have fit this team like a glove.
Right. Revenge game. Let's go.
Baker Mayfield, are you MVP?
Jared Goff.
Jared Goof. Jared Goof.
Looking like a statue out there, not getting out of the pocket. I don't know what the frick's going on. He just has not been looking good this season.
And he was great last season. I feel bad for you, dude.
So we got to see something because this is a team that has so much talent around it, and you should have just not gambled like a lunatic when you had the only chance in the NFC Championship, but you did. But because I think that was the year where you had the chance, and now you still have a chance now, but you have to have the exact same affection, exact same skill, the exact same motivation. Everything has to be the same from last year, maybe even more because NFC is getting more competitive by the day. And you have to do all that and not choke the game. And they're not. And it's looking like that year was the year that they could have won the Super Bowl and they wasted it. Because now Jared Goff, I look like he's decreasing. I know I'm not going to overreact in the first 2 weeks, but like I kind of am because like it's just not looking good. So yeah, Jared Goff had 55 attempts for 34 completions. He had 300 yards, but only 2 interceptions. Jahmyr Gibbs, 84 yards, 0 touchdowns. David Montgomery had a touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown finally had I'm going to say finally, but he had a good game. 119 yards. Jameis Williams, 79 yards. He's been spectacular. And then their defense, oh my goodness, we got to talk about it. Aiden Hutchinson with 4.5 sacks. Holy guacamole. I remember, who was it? It was Keenan. It was, what's his name?
Chargers.
Chargers. Khalil Mack. He had 6 sacks in one game. So, yeah, this is the most I've seen since then. Brian Brent had an interception. That was a pretty good thing there. Tanner Arnold has been looking not the best, in my opinion. I expect a lot more out of him. Baker Mayfield, he did have 1 interception. Overall, he was just playing amazing. He made the passes when he had to. He had a rushing touchdown, a passing touchdown. Actually put the ball on his feet. Chris Godwin with 117 yards and a touchdown. Looking like with his age being younger than Mike, not saying Mike's bad, but I'm thinking he could be wide receiver 1 on this team. Mike Evans with 42 yards, and their defense played pretty damn good too. So I love this Bucs team. They're 2-0, and they're probably going to be 3-0 after week 3. So I like what they're doing, and I'm excited for that team. And Detroit, they got to step it up because look how the Lions played against the Cardinals. You see how bad that was, and they almost lost to them. And then you lose to the Bucs at home. Something's going on down there, and we got to see what it is. I know they play the Cardinals week 3. We got to see if they can do something there. But anyway, great game. I loved it. Baker Mayfield playing amazing.
In the MVP conversation.
Better than Dak.
Right now. Okay.
No, he's better. Anyone else? Yeah, yes.
Yeah, the Bucks played really well. They clearly,
By the way,
to me, they
real quick.
clearly.
I hate to cut you off, but I just had to tell Tristan he has the same amount of playoff wins as he does, and he's been around 2 more years with a way better team. Don't want to hear it. Go ahead,
Nope.
World.
All right, so Baker Mayfield just playing with so much confidence. Like he's playing really good. He's carrying that momentum from last year into this year, which is good to see. Definitely an MVP candidate so far. Chris Godwin was turning back the clock in this game. He had like 130 receiving yards or something like that. And then Mike Evans did make a couple good plays here and there. But Bucks, to me, clearly wanted this game more. They wanted revenge for last year. Lions, you got to figure this out. Arnold's kind of been disappointing. I mean, he's a rookie, so you got to develop him a little bit. But
I know Bengals are ass. That's what I agree. Yeah. That's what I would say. The Bengals are just ass. I agree. Go ahead, World.
Why do I join? You're saying that. Why do I join you?
But Hutchinson played amazing this game. He had 5 sacks. I definitely think he's a candidate for defensive player of the year.
4.5.
Yeah, this is a good, entertaining game. So yeah, that's all I got.
Really fun.
All right, Zone, you want to say anything about the Bucks game or anything?
Freaking so many upsets this week, dude.
I mean, hold on. You do agree with me that Baker Mayfield's better than Dak, right? Oh, frick, mother fricker, he's gone again. You know what, frick him. We're going to the next.
Yes, Baker Mayfield is the best quarterback in the NFL.
He's better than Dak Prescott, though, right?
No. Nah.
Look at the stats, buddy. Look at the stats yourself. And he's the same amount of
Wait
playoff
until
wins.
a few weeks, and then we'll talk.
Same amount. No, it's not even this
it's
season.
been
It's last
2
season.
weeks.
It's last
season he was not better. Don't even.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this season and the first 2 games this season, their stats are almost identical. And he has 2 playoff wins. Same amount as him.
Been playing
and
well
he's on a way less better
weeks.
offense. Baker Mayfield is better than Dak Prescott. I don't want to freaking hear it.
So you act like he doesn't have weapons, dude. He has 2 great weapons.
Oh yeah,
he has way less.
Way less.
We have one amazing weapon, and then we have bums after that. So.
Oh yeah, bums. Sure. I mean,
Yeah, so one.
Are the defenders wearing a mirror or something? He's looking at himself. Is that what is that? Is that the bum?
No.
That's the only bum I know.
No.
All right.
Has
I don't recall
Baker ever been in the MVP?
Did Baker Mayfield throw 2 interceptions in the Lions games and threw a pick 6?
Dude, you still lost a lot of play guns. You barely made the playoffs, dude. Just
No,
wait until a
he
few
has
weeks.
2 playoff wins. He had the same amount of playoff wins as Dak Prescott in his whole career.
Dak has the same amount as Lamar, but we're not going to bring that up. So let's move to a different
Yeah, but
conversation.
also Lamar is 2-time MVP, so you can shut the hell up and stop.
You know, Dak should have won it last year. Dak should have won.
Oh, get the hell out of here! No. What's his record? What's his record against teams that makes the playoffs or are winning?
He literally has beat
9-24.
Why are we making a Dak Prescott versus Baker Mayfield?
Because Lamar Jackson beat the Lions. He blew out the Lions. He blew out the Niners. Yeah. He beat the Dolphins. He beat the most competitive teams in football. What did Dak do against the most competitive teams in football? Lost to the Dolphins. Lost to the Niners. Blown out by the Niners, may I add. He beat he freaking got the freaking chemotherapy freaking Make-A-Wish Foundation against the freaking Lions with the refs. That's what he got. All right.
I won't bring up the Eagles because they're ass too. They're ass too. I'm not gonna bring them up.
They're ass. The Giants and the Cardinals are not good.
Then we beat the Rams too. But
so that's why he won MVP, because he can actually win the games when it matters, at least in the regular season, and it's a regular season stat.
And some of those games weren't even close.
If we're just talking playoffs, Dak would probably be one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL history.
Right? Yeah, he doesn't have good playoff stats. We already brought that up. But he has better stats than Lamar.
Let's just get to the next game. We don't need to.
Let's just wait until a few weeks. All right.
Okay, never mind, Evan. You can talk about the game as long as you want. Go ahead.
Huh?
You can talk about the game as long as you want. We don't.
The Lions Bucks game.
Bro, I didn't say anything. What?
Well, the next game's not too much necessary to talk about, so we can just.
No. We're going to the next game.
No, we are spending. We are spending a whole hour.
Let's talk about Baker Mayfield. let's talk about Baker Mayfield's touchdown, his rushing touchdown. We can talk about that.
Yeah. Let's go to the next game, buddy. Let's go to the next game.
All right. Fine. Man, the Jaguars are so ass, bro. What the frick?
You're
heck,
terrible.
bro.
Go back.
Roddy,
Go back.
Go back
Go back to the other
You're
one.
Spending an hour on
Oh,
this
this
Come on.
one.
Wait,
Don't
This
wait.
one?
All right, don't.
No,
Let's go.
no.
Let's go, bro. I don't want to stay up all night. Let's go. Well, that
All
one
right,
was amazing.
fine. Gee,
3 touchdowns and he's so lost.
All right.
I'm talking. This is my turn.
All right.
Let me set the clock. Hey, Siri, set alarm for 4 hours and 20 minutes and 80 seconds. 80 seconds. Okay.
Bro, really just said 80 seconds?
Well, it's
A minute and
military,
20.
just whatever. Okay. So, I have a lot to say. I'm ready to get into it right now. But
All
before
right,
I
good
say
night,
anything,
guys.
I want to make a abundantly. Okay, come on. You can't say my own joke, man. Come on.
Bro, I made the
All right,
joke
let me
last week and you repeated it, you dumbass.
No, you didn't. You freaking jack.
Yes, I did.
You want to be here all night? Because this is going to be a long damn time. All right, sleep well. Hope you have a terrible nightmare about you getting murdered. All right. So in GTA 6, YouTube. Let me just make that clear. So I'm making it abundantly clear. Number one.
Sorry.
I want everyone to mute their mic when I talk. Can we please do that?
Yeah, all right.
No, that needs to be mandatory now. Like whenever I speak, you guys need to mute yourself because I'm going to get pissed off
All
here.
right, I'm going to mute myself.
Thank God, my prayer's been answered. All right. So
Shut the fuck.
I want to make it abundantly clear that this game right here gave me more joy and excitement than it gave me disappointment and sadness. And I'm going to explain why. Because this game, not only did I finally get to see Giants competitive football, which I've not seen most of the time, it's just been getting blown out, wanting to jump out my window. So we actually saw me actually getting excited, like getting nervous. Like these are emotions I've not felt for my Giants for a long time, and they're a good thing, whether they go my way or not. And Daniel Jones played good, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. Malik Neighbors played amazing. We're going to get to that in a bit. Devin Singletary played amazing. Our offensive line played amazing. Our secondary, Deontay Banks, locked down Scary Terry for 20 yards. What else is new? I mean, father and son moment. What else is new? Everything was going good. And even Jaden Daniels, he's one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league, and he played amazing. So a lot of things I love to see from this game. Now, with that being said, when you have a team that is better and plays better in almost every single category, and you still lose, there needs to be some answers. There needs to be some questions here. Like, bro, I don't get it how we had 3 touchdowns and they had 0, and we played better like in almost every single position besides maybe defensive line, which should be our strongest suit, by the way, and we still lose. And, there's an old saying, good teams find ways to win games, bad teams find ways to lose games. The Giants are inventing new ways to win. I mean, this is historically
Bro,
bad.
really stole that from Marshall Green.
Yes, all right. Thank you. Appreciate it. It was a good quote, and I used it.
The same guy who thinks the Giants should trade a 6th or a 2nd
Listen,
for
we're
Bryce.
not talking about Bryce. We're not. So
It's not the Miyagi-Do way.
we lost this game before we even started it because dumbass Brian Dable makes the same mistake he made last year. What does he do in the Jets game before the season starts in August? Graham Gano, our Pro Bowl kicker, he comes to us and he asks, can I get surgery? I might miss the first Cowboys game, but I want it for my leg. He says no. In the Jets games, he messes up his leg. We have no kicker, and we lose the game on a 20-yard field goal. That's what he does. Now, this game, he had not been looking good. There are reporters on the sideline saying Graham Gano does not look good. If reporters know that he's not look good and the coach does not, that is a serious lack of judgment. And the reporters, I'm not a doctor. Are you a dumbass or are you just not focusing on the player? What point is it? Because you have a backup kicker in practice squad and you do not bring him with, and it damn near cost the game because we missed the extra field goal and we had to go for 2 2-point conversions because our punter cannot kick field goals. So thanks a lot, Brian Dable. And listen, I always been the guy to say, listen, Brian Dable's a good coach. He won a playoff game. He was with Daniel Jones. Like, he's a good coach. I'm on the impression now he is not a good coach. He is He cannot handle the full job. Calling plays,
What?
motivating the guys.
What? He's actually saying this? I'm shocked. Sorry.
Bro, I'm speaking. Calling the plays, being a motivational guy, being the QB whisperer, all these things I think he's good at. But as a full job as a head coach, he is not had the capability to handle the job. And the only reason why it worked in 2022 is because that was the biggest fluke year in NFL history. Now, with this being said, I don't think Brian Daboll should be kicked out of the building. If we can move into primary offensive coordinator, I would like that, but I doubt he would do that. So I'm not opposed to us getting a new coach. Maybe that's Mike Vrabel. Maybe that's the Vikings defensive coordinator. Maybe that's the Chargers offensive coordinator. Maybe it's the Lions defensive coordinator. I don't know, but we cannot be losing games because of our head coach, especially how bad we are, and especially how bad this team is. Now, with this being said, I got to talk about the most positive thing out of this game. Malik the Freak Neighbors goes off. He has 127 yards, 10 reception, and a touchdown. He played absolutely phenomenal, and we do got to talk about his one drop pass because it was 4th and 8. We get this first down, we could run down the clock, and we can get like a 10-yard field goal at best. I'm sure a punter can make that, or we could just run it in for a touchdown. Either way, we'd probably win the game if we catch that ball. Daniel Jones breaks out of pocket. He throws to Malik Neighbors. It was a great pass that goes right through his hands. And I know how much this affects Malik Neighbors because he's always been a competitor. You look at Hard Knocks, he says he hates losing more than he loves winning. And this is a thing where he can't point it to no one else. This is all on him, and he's aware of that. And you can see how upset he was on the play and on the sideline. And it's highly unfortunate. But in my opinion, I think this is going to make Malik Neighbors a better player in the long run. Because when you lose a game like that, because I remember in LSU, he dropped a punt, and it resulted in losing the game in the LSU. And he was so upset after that game. And after that game, he became the best LSU receiver in LSU history. That's what he did. So I could see the same happening here. And he plays hard out. And I don't want him, obviously I don't want him not taking accountability for this, but I don't think he should be too hard on himself because he played so good. We should not even be in that position, to be honest. We should have had a kicker there. So you can't put a whole team on a rookie's shoulder. And yes, he was really mad at the sideline. A lot of people were mad that he was getting upset, and he was kind of Daboll tried to talk to him. He kind of just started freaking out. Yes, he was upset, but after that, he went to the press. His emotions were calmed. He took accountability. He said it was his fault. He didn't blame anyone, and he says, how he let down the veterans, how he's going to work hard on it, and I appreciate that. Now moving on to the next thing, Daniel Jones played good, but he's playing the worst defense in the NFL. I mean, it's cool to see him play good, but it is what it is. Devin Singletary played amazing, 95 yards, a touchdown. He played phenomenal, and our offensive line been looking amazing. I know we haven't played the top-tier defensive lines yet, but they've been looking so good. We're ranked number 8 in pass protection right now, and with the Giants O-line, how bad it was last year, that is saying a lot. And our new offensive line coordinator is showing up and getting these guys together, and I love to see it. And besides that, Jalen Hyatt, they're still not starting him for no reason. And I think you either use him or trade him. It's better than just having him sit there do nothing. And freaking Allen Robinson starting over him. What the frick? It's not 2011 anymore. And our biggest disappointment is our defensive line. This is the worst offensive line in the NFL, and we got 0 sacks. It is just bad. Now, to be fair, Brian Daboll did get a sack, but it got held back on a stupid PI call, which shouldn't be a PI call. But whatever. He should have 7 sacks that game. What the frick's going on? Now, Dexter Lawrence, he was double-teamed all game, and I was under the impression, hey, if Dexter Lawrence is double-teamed, that means Kayvon's going to be one-on-one, and Brian Burns is one-on-one. That's against. Nope. Kayvon is playing absolutely atrocious, and this is no excuse now because he was amazing. And here's the problem. We can't deny the talent on our defensive line. It's not like we just woke up one day or magically all bad. Brian Burns is a good football player. Dexter Lawrence is a good football player. Kayvon's a good football player. Now, you can make the excuses for it or the reasoning, whatever you want to call it. Hey, it's just the beginning of the season. They're starting stuff out. Or, hey, new defensive coordinator. Maybe we need to get adjusted. Whatever it is, if it does not click in the next 2 weeks, serious problem. And I think I'm not going to try to discredit the players. I'm not saying they're playing how they should be. But if you have those guys, that's a defensive coordinator's dream to have those guys there in defensive line. And our defensive coordinator is not getting it together. He's a new defensive coordinator, and he's just not getting together. And I think if he cannot get it together this season, because this is just talent you cannot deny. If he cannot get this defensive line actually working, he should be fired in his first year because that is diabolical. Now, with that being said, Kayvon's not playing good. I'll admit that. And we cannot stop the runner at all. Brian Thompson Jr. had 130 yards. Austin Eckler had like 100 yards on the overall. Jaden Daniels, still no passing touchdowns, but he's been amazing. I mean, he only like 5 incompletions. He was under pressure, got an amazing pass to Noah Brown. It was just amazing. Deonte Banks locked down Scary Terry, as I said, but Andrew Jones played amazing. I think he had a forced fumble. He's just been phenomenal. But Andrew Jackson has been terrible. He honestly just kept him in free agency. We need a good corner 3. If we could get a true corner 1, have Deonte Banks move to corner 2, and Andrew Phillips to corner 3, that's a good secondary. But Deonte Banks is a solid corner 1. He's not going to be able to lock down top 10 receivers. He can hold his own, but he's never going to lock down a wide receiver 1. It's just not going to happen. By the way, Scary Terry's not a wide receiver 1. I don't want to hear anyone say that. So outside of that, yeah, it's a bit sad that we lose this game. I would love to see our football team, but at this point, I'm under the pressure where it's not about winning. It's not about losing. It's just about, can we play competitive football, and can we get our first-round draft pick to get a quarterback? And I think we're going to get that. Now, this game made me question a lot of things at the front office. If Brian Daboll cannot get our team rallied together, it's not about winning games. If he just can't play competitive football again and actually not being such a sloppy coach, he should be fired after the season. As far as our offensive coordinator, he should have been fired years ago. He looks like an autistic Daniel Jones that's bald, literally. And our defense coordinator, he should be good, but if he cannot get his defense line together, that is inexcusable. You should be fired. So our full front office should be fired. And by the way, our owner should have been fired years ago, dumbass John Mara. So
what do you mean your owner should have been fired?
Okay, well, he should have been let go, or what? He should have just been kicked out. I don't know.
What do you mean kicked out? What do you mean let go? He's the owner.
Okay, I don't know the correct terminology. Basically, what I'm trying to get across is get him the hell out of get him away from my New York Giant football team because he's a dumbass.
You mean sell the team?
Whatever it is. All right, whatever. Okay, whatever. Listen, all I'm saying is this is the best way we could have lost this game. We lost this game by playing better in every single position. So I'm happy on that. As far as Commanders go, congratulations. You got your first win in 10 games, and it's being the worst team, probably one of the teams in football, and barely beating them about an injured kicker. So congratulations. You have your Super Bowl now. I freaking hate those guys. Anyway, have fun. Jaden Daniels is great. He's playing amazing. She's probably going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. And one last thing I'll say, Malik Neighbors, I love to have him. And by the way, one last thing I'll say, Dexter Lawrence.
And one more last thing.
What I really think Dexter Lawrence could be traded at the end of this year. And I'm not saying I want that to happen, but I kind of do because I just don't know what we're going to be able to do with this guy. Because if he's getting double teamed consistently, we need our defense, our other guys to step up, and they're just not doing it. So we had this guy who's playing so hard. He's put so much in for this team, and he's in the press offers, and he seems like he's almost over it, because he has to handle people leaving in the third quarter, his fans leaving in the third quarter. They're booing him. This is what he has to deal with as he's playing his highest level, probably one of the best interior defensive linemen I've seen in football. And he's doing all this, and he's in press conference saying that he's pissed and he wants to win some games. So I don't think it's in terms of like some sort of diva or anything. I think he definitely deserves to want to have his talents matter towards a game, and I would not be opposed for him going. And listen, if we had to trade him for something, it would suck, but I'm willing to do it. It'd probably be the best for both of us because if we're not going to go anywhere with him, you might as well let him go somewhere else and get something out of it. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Congratulations, Commanders. You won your Super Bowl. Frick you.
Oh my yap session. Okay.
And one last thing I will say: Daniel Jones is still 5-2 against you guys. Shut the frick up. You guys have had more names changed than you've beaten Daniel Jones in 5 years, and you have the audacity to talk smack to me. Daniel Jones has 15 touchdowns and 3 interceptions in his games against you guys. You guys are probably one of the poverty franchises in NFL history, in modern day history.
You're not wrong.
Just shut your damn mouth.
Okay.
And one last thing. I'm joking.
Just mute him, Zone.
Please.
Nobody
Okay.
picked Commanders.
Okay, well, I was going to talk about the actual game, but after you said the Dexter Lawrence thing, hear me out, Noah. Dexter Lawrence
I'm not sure the
for the Bengals.
I would need probably. Let me think here.
That'd be beautiful.
First round pick, T. Higgins and Sam Hubbard.
Are you serious about the Sam Hubbard part?
Listen, I had to put something else in there. I don't know.
Frick you, because you always hate on Sam Hubbard.
Probably better than Kayvon Thibodeau. But yeah,
he's actually playing horrible now. But this game, I wasn't expecting it to be a high scoring or entertaining, at the least. But Jaden Daniels, he looked like a quarterback. But as Noah said, Giants found a new way to lose a football game, with the Commanders not scoring a single touchdown and the Giants scoring 3 touchdowns and still managed to lose. Somehow you guys don't bring your kicker off the practice squad after you know your kicker's out. Terrible coaching and staff decision there. By the way,
it was just terrible.
And yes, I think, and I've said this for a while, Noah, he's been rejecting me. Now he's along on the train. Good grief. Brian Dable should get fired by the end of the year. If not, he should be moved to an offensive coordinator role, which I know he's calling the plays already, and maybe he shouldn't even be a offensive coordinator. But I do think he has a good offensive mind at heart. I think he's a good leader. I think he has some good traits about him. But did he really progress Josh Allen, or was Josh Allen Josh Allen? And is Daniel Jones Daniel Jones?
You can look at Daniel Jones, and you saw what he did with Daniel Jones. So you got Daniel Jones a playoff win. So I think if you get, honestly, if you get Daniel Jones a playoff win, you should be in the Hall of Fame right away, like literally as you step on the field.
Devin Singletary for the Giants looked good. I think he had some great plays. I thought he had like an 80-yard touchdown when I listened to one clip of the Marshall Green. He starts freaking screaming, "Motor, he's gone, he's gone. Motor for a 4-yard run." I'm like, dude, what the hell? Freaking Motor just ran through. Oh my gosh. But Malik Neighbors was the standout of the game for the Giants. Best receiver out there by far. Great game for him. He got his first touchdown. I think he's going to be a good receiver. This is his first. I'd say elite level game. I think he played good week 1. I'm not saying he didn't, but this game was nuts. He played good, especially Daniel Jones. Wan'Dale Robinson could have had a touchdown, but Daniel Jones missed him freaking wide ass open.
Wan'Dale Robinson had a touchdown this game.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, that was a touchdown.
Well, he could have had 2 because I saw him get something wide open, dude.
Yeah, Wan'Dale's wide receiver too. Darius Slayton, he should be traded. I think also he's a good receiver, but he is just
I think
he's older and he needs
a new contract. Slayton's on a contract year, so you really can't get much for him.
Well, yeah, he's gonna be let go. Not really let go. We're just not gonna re-sign him, I think.
Like maybe you get it. I don't know. You can't really trade him for that much value, though.
No, we're probably this is last year on his contract, so we're just right to let him go. So
yeah, I think you move on from him for sure. And then Hyatt, I want him to have an enhanced role. I think Hyatt has the talent is there for him. I don't think he's getting enough reps as he should be. And Slayton being gone means Hyatt should be going up.
I love the wide receiver trio of Hyatt, Robinson, and Malik. That's a young receiving core, and if they got a good quarterback around that could be a great receiving core.
It is, yeah. Then on the Commander side of the ball, Jaden Daniels played good. Freaking Brian Robinson, holy cow, he owns your guys.
Can someone shoot this guy again, bro?
My goodness, he had like 130 yards. Giants D-line that you were saying was the best D-line in the league is playing horrendous. Brian Burns can go smell his own farts elsewhere. Kayvon Thibodeau has like a 2% pass win rate, and Dexter Lawrence is the only good D-lineman on that team right now. Bobby Okorike is playing good. Deonte Banks is playing good against freaking Wash, Scary Terry. But I actually really do love Scary Terry's the thing. But yeah. What else do I have to say about this game?
Andrew Thomas owns Jonathan Allen once again.
All I'm saying, if this year's going to be this bad for the Giants, all three of them can be Daniel Jones, Brian Dable, Joe Shane. I don't think it's the right. I think Joe Shane's a pretty good
I
GM.
agree. I'm not Joe Shane. Not Joe Shane.
He could get moved on from. Not the first time he's fired multiple GMs.
I say you have to let him draft his quarterback. He came into this team when it was just terrible, all right? And he made the best moves. Listen, he accepted that we need to go in rebuild mode. Now, he could have just re-signed Saquon and then the most popular move, and maybe you win more games because of it to save his job. But he said himself, listen, I'm not making moves to keep my job. I'm making moves to what's best for the football team in the long run. And letting Saquon go, building the team, going into rebuild was the right move, and I respect him for that. That's a GM we have not had for years. All our GMs being fired because they're always trying to save their job, always just trying to make risky moves, always trying to hit the jackpot. That's what he has not done. You have to let him draft his quarterback, build his team, and have it. Now, if he does not have a good free agency in 2025 and he drafts the wrong guy, let him go. But as of for now, I say you keep him. Brian Dable, I still think he could be the head coach. I'm not saying he has to be fired now, but he has to get this team back on track, or at least have him be a competitive football team again in some matter. If he cannot do that, like it did last year, because last year we were bad, but we were competitive football teams again. We put our heart in some games, like the Bills game, we beat the Eagles, the Rams game. Like we had games like that. We're not. I don't think we're projected to have that this year. Like at all. We'll have an upset. I'm not saying we're not going to have an upset at all. We'll probably have an upset. Like every team has an upset.
You guys are going to have an upset, but the schedule does not look good for you guys. I was looking at it.
We could realistically start 0-8. Like if you look at the raw, like it is bad. It is bad. Now we could get an upset, but like it. And listen, like I said, for me, it's not about winning or losing. It's about the players playing good and just knowing my guys are good and knowing that if we can just get some stuff fixed around, we can get it. But like I said, if you're going to lose, you might as well lose at the best level. You know what I mean? So that's what I really want. And yeah, but anyone else to say about this game before I freaking start going into my suicide depression again?
Nope.
In GTA 6?
Yeah,
In GTA 6?
The Commanders must have watched the Steelers game from week 1 and is like, yeah, that's how we're going to win. That's what we're going to do. Like the fact that they did not score a single touchdown, all their points came from field goals, was just absolutely absurd to me. That just proves how bad this Commanders team is. Like, I think the Giants just got hit with bad luck, if I'm just being honest. Like, yeah, they screwed up a couple times. And frankly, to be honest, like Malik Neighbors should have never been in the situation to have to catch that on 4th down. Like, your kicker's injured. Why didn't you grab your kicker off the practice squad and give him a chance to make
bring him with? Just bring him with just in case.
Yeah, just bring him with you just in case. Like
Benjamin's like what, 37 years old?
Yeah, how did I use
like the fact they did not learn this from last year against the Jets, like that's a red flag. Like I can't imagine like the Giants fans' reaction after this game where you lose it at the last second to a field goal and they score no touchdowns. You guys get 3 and you guys don't get a single sack on this terrible offensive line. Like Brian Burns has been massively disappointing. Thibodeau has been disappointing. And I'm not trying to shit talk your team, Noah, because my team's not that better or not that much better. My team is worse.
Your team can be bad, and you can still talk about the Chiefs playing bad. We're just commenting. And don't worry, no one. I think it's inexcusable what's been on this defensive line. And Kayvon, I'm not saying he's been playing bad, but he's not playing how he should be.
Yeah, but
Kayvon's playing bad. Shut up.
I thought Neighbors.
I said Burns, dumbass.
I thought Neighbors played absolutely amazing. The kid played his heart out. I feel bad for him, just like seeing him so upset and like. But I do think it's a learning experience and only better him in the future. But really rough loss for the Giants fan just to lose like that. Just absolutely frustrating. Yeah. And it's only going to get worse from here, unfortunately, because that schedule is not looking good. But yeah, I'd say you guys definitely go quarterback. Whether it's Quinn Ewers, Sanders, Cam Ward, Carson Beck, Sanders.
Shedeur Sanders.
Whoever the Giants want is who they're going to get. So I'm just saying.
That's true. All right, next game. All right, Tristan, you want to talk about this? Again.
No, I'll let you go. I'll just say Giants being Giants. That's all I'll say.
All right.
But I'll give them this: they should have won with the. They would have had one if they had a kicker. I'll say that.
Well, even that's not saying much, dude. It's the freaking Commanders.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, the Jaguars are
Trevor
absolute
Lawrence, you
ass.
suck, dude.
Dude,
Bro,
the
the
Jaguars
Browns.
are
I'm sorry, the
2-7.
Browns did not even look good. The Jags are
Sean
terrible.
Watson still
The
sucks.
Jaguars are 2-7 in their last 9 games, and one of those wins are against the Panthers. I don't know if you can even call that a win. And this is the third worst record, tied with the third worst record in the past 9 games, and that's the Jacksonville Jaguars. And you lost against a team that is not good. Probably gonna have a top 5 pick, in my opinion. Now, yes, defensive line's good, but holy crap, your defense is not good at all. I mean, you have freaking Hines Ward. That's all. Your secondary is terrible. You have no one else on the defensive line that can really do anything. And your offense, Trevor Lawrence, is a bust. Like, he is a bust. I'm sorry. Bryce Young has better stats than him. That's
the
a fact.
expectations he had, dude, he's a bust. So
Like, I never seen a bust get so much praise and get paid $55 million a year. Like that's literally like the Panthers paying Bryce Young like $40 million right now. Like, people lose their mind. But if Trevor Lawrence with his cool hair, he does it, it's okay. Because he wins a playoff game with 5 interceptions. We'd be damn dang do. All right. Daniel Jones won a playoff game. People are going after him, but he still had better stats when he started off his career, and people are calling him a bust, and no one says it now. And by the way, Doug Peterson, he needs to be fired. That guy has no passion at all. He just a freaking his days are behind him, in my opinion. Trevor Lawrence, I'm not gonna say you're gonna cut him like you obviously can't now with his freaking contract.
Yeah.
Jaguars just listen. I didn't know what to say, man. I didn't know what to say. Browns defense is good, and that's all I can say. That's all. There's not much.
Browns offense is terrible, though. I'm sorry, it's terrible.
Yeah, Watson still sucks. He just got lucky with his defense.
By the way, Amari Cooper could be getting traded soon. So,
bro, I swear if he gets traded to the Chiefs, like what people are saying.
Oh God.
What about the Patriots world? Do you want that?
I want T. Higgins though.
You can get both. They can be like tag.
Come back to the Cowboys.
You can't afford both.
Well,
bro,
okay.
T. Higgins is going to get dirty money in free agency.
And Amari Cooper is getting older. Like, how long is he really going to last?
You don't know if you're going to get T. Higgins or not. You don't know. What do you even really want to go there?
Bro, T. Higgins.
You were trying to pitch the idea to me the other day, so I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that like a fact. Like, you get to wait and see.
All right, whatever.
It's not like T. Higgins like a requesting trade now. You still have to go for a whole season and see what happens. I mean, for all we know, the Bengals might freaking scavenge their money to pay him. We don't know what could happen.
All right, are you finished on your part of this game?
Yeah, I mean, this
I didn't watch.
Am I free to speak, or is it Zone's turn?
You can go, Will.
It's your turn. Yeah.
All right. I've been saying it. The Jaguars are overrated. Trevor Lawrence is overrated. Like, the dude got safetied in the end zone. Like, that is just ridiculous. You lost to Deshaun Watson. He is ass. Like, he's not good anymore. Like, I understand the Browns defense is good, but their offense sucks. Like some of their offensive linemen, like, they have some solid O-linemen, but Amari Cooper doesn't even want to be there because they tried to trade him for Ayuk. And Jerry Jeudy, I think he's solid at best. Elijah Moore is not that good. I don't even know if Njoku's been playing or not. Like, I haven't heard his name at all.
No, I don't think he
but the Browns have been dealing with some injuries on their O-line. Cooper's in a contract year, so he could get traded, or they're just a walk. But, like, you can call me delusional if you want. I don't care. I would not be surprised if they just experimented and threw Mac Jones out there for a couple snaps. I'm just saying. Like,
oh boy,
because if Trevor Lawrence continues to play like crap,
dude, let's go.
I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to play like all 17 games or if they're trying to make the playoffs. I'm just saying that if he plays worse, I'm just saying Doug Peterson might experiment a little bit. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Relax. I'm not saying it as a fact. I'm throwing the idea out.
Yeah, it's really impossible to say as a fact, but yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, or if Trevor Lawrence gets injured, then he might go out there for like a couple snaps. I'm just saying. But Trevor Lawrence just has not been good.
All right.
Like, yeah, he's way better than Mac Jones. That's not even a debate. But, yeah, Trevor Lawrence just has been really disappointing. He's had, like, one good year, And like that one playoff win that he should not have won because he threw 5 interceptions, and the Chargers should have absolutely won that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Jaguars are just massively overrated, and that division, there's no competition for the Texans. Like the Jaguars are not that good. I need more from the Colts, and then the Titans are the Titans. So that's all I'm gonna say. Although
Anyone
Brian Thomas has been pretty good. I'll just
Thank
say
you
that.
for reminding me. Brian Thompson, the 2 receiving leaders for rookies is 2 LSU receivers. Who would have guessed? By the way, let me say it right now. What happened when Chase Jefferson got drafted? Both became one of the best receivers in the league. Same thing happened here. Brian Thomas Jr., 97 yards. He's a great receiver. And I said it before. He's up there with Rome Odunze. He's up there with Malik. He's up there with Marvin. He's up there with all them guys. He's in the top 4. It's not top 3. It's top 4.
Yeah, he's wide receiver 1, honestly, not Christian Kirk.
Yeah, that guy looks like a freaking. Never mind.
Weirdo.
Trevor Lawrence is just overrated. This guy was supposed to be like the next golden boy of the NFL. I don't know.
No, maybe like a bronze boy.
Try to compare him to Peyton Manning when he was drafted. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
I think I'd rather have Peyton Manning right now than Trevor Lawrence. But anyway,
yeah.
Let's go to our next game.
Also, hold on. Browns did not even look that good. I'm gonna be honest. Browns did not even look that good.
Well, they still have more wins than you.
Jags. Bro,
all right.
Browns, 2017 or 2018 Browns are gonna have more wins than you this year. So shut the frick up.
2018 Browns, they had like 10 wins. Or 6,
oh wait, 2017 or whatever.
27.
Year they went 0-16.
Yeah. And then the year before that, they went 1-16. It was like god awful. But anyway, honestly, I think that team played the Panthers. The Panthers would lose. I'm not joking.
Yeah, I want to see.
I mean, they might. I mean, I don't think the Panthers would even like win a championship in the UFL. Like, I think the Stallions would beat them. All right.
Okay, that's pushing it. What?
No, it's the Stallions, baby. I know.
Man, they got the red rifle. Just say,
bro, Panthers would be so good in the UFL, dude.
They're winning like 5 championships if they had like 5
they would
seasons.
Maybe make the championship.
Bro, shut up, dude.
They're winning that entire thing with no problem.
They drill every team by 300 points.
Bryce Young would literally become the GOAT in the
Stallions.
Yes, bro.
All right, world. You want to talk about?
Bro, if you combine the entire UFL, they'd still beat them by 400.
Shut up. You want to talk about DK Metcalf destroying your secondary?
Okay, so this game was pretty much what I expected for us to fall back to reality. It needed to happen. I thought the game started off pretty good. It's good to see Jalen Polk catch a touchdown. But then just miscommunication from Gonzalez and Duggar. DK Metcalf just flies down the field for a wide open touchdown. Just terrible situational awareness by Duggar. He even owned up to it in the post-game interview. He said, yeah, that was on me. And like Geno Smith, well, the Patriots, we get another blow. Jawan Bentley tears a pectoral muscle in his, arm. He's done for the year. Really, really sucks. One of our best defensive players. So now we don't have 2 of our best defensive players in Barmore. Really, really sucks, and it's, the next game we'll get onto later. It's only going to get worse from here. Rough schedule. I think they have like the second hardest schedule behind the Steelers, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, shout out to the Seahawks. They played hard. They are a solid team. Deserve this win. It was entertaining because, it did go to overtime. But, it's pretty much what I expected out of this team. Solid defense, terrible offense. And this offensive line continues to prove me right that Drake May is not ready to start, and he's going to get killed out there. Offensive line.
He almost did get killed out there.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. And I've got a rant about a couple of our offensive linemen.
Oh boy! Okay. Well, I'll tell you, Geno Smith played pretty good. DK Jackson Smith's playing amazing. He's now wide receiver 2 in the team, rightfully so. Walker's good. That defense, that secondary is not as good as I thought it was. Witherspoon's the only really good one out there. Besides that, the defensive line. I mean, they have Julian Love as their safety. He's pretty solid. I think he had an interception. I don't remember. Their defensive line is all right. I mean, you got the new rookie. You got Leonard Williams, but he's pretty old. So I don't really know what. I think that defense needs some more going. Their coach, I still don't think he's the coach that should be there, if I'm being honest. I mean, they almost lost to the 2 worst teams in football. So they really need to. I'm still not so sure about the Seahawks, but Geno's playing good. Yeah, Seahawks fans are acting like they won the Super Bowl because they beat Bo Nix and Jacoby freaking.
They're like the worst 2-0 team right now. Or like
so, yeah. It's just weird. But yeah, who do they play next week? They play who do they play?
Dolphins. So they're gonna go 3-0.
Oh, so they're gonna go
3-0. Freaking Skylar Thompson.
And then they're gonna play the Giants week 5. So they're gonna be like 4-1.
Oh, they're playing the Giants. So
like, bro,
damn, they got it easy. Holy crap!
There's like the Celtics playoff run right here. Anyway, interesting game, fun game, you could say, but
Bro, let's go, bro. Do we know how much longer we have left? We have to do predictions. We still have like 6 more games. Mother.
Yeah.
I told you this is what we're talking about. This is good old Sportville.
Yeah, we're just tracking along.
Yeah. Evan. All right, next game.
Ravens,
the biological father of the Ravens, Gardner.
Oh my gosh, Gardner Minshew is Lamar Jackson's father. Confirmed. They look alike. They don't play alike. But my gosh, Gardner Minshew is Lamar Jackson's father. Confirmed. They look alike. They don't play alike.
They do not look alike at all, but okay.
Gardner Minshew, let's go. Ravens, you suck. You suck so bad. Ravens, let's freaking go. This is like one of the only times I will ever root for you, but let's freaking go. And also, Ronnie Stanley, you suck ass. You're the most overrated, trash-talking O-lineman. And Isaiah Likely, you're a bitch. I'm going to be honest. You're a bitch. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, Isaiah
Likely. They're going to want to play hard against us next week.
Zay Flowers played good. Lamar played decent. Still not where I saw, but to be fair, he still has a terrible offensive line and playing against probably one of the best defense in the league. But he should have won this game. It's inexcusable. And I think it's like what he said himself. They're kind of beating themselves. They're not playing how they should be. And it's been first 2 weeks. Now, I'm not discrediting the Raiders or the Chiefs. I'm just saying this team should be playing better. And as far as the Raiders go, Gardner Minshew had a solid game. He did have an interception, but I think he had a solid game. Brock Bowers went 9 for 9 for like a 90 yards. He's looking phenomenal. He's still not that good. I mean, you could probably trade him if you have him on your fantasy team. He's not that good. But outside of that, let me think what else. Yeah, Max Crosby had a great game. Raiders defense playing amazing. And the Ravens defense has been really disappointing these first 2 games. This is supposed to be the best defense in the league, and they have not been showing it. They got to step up. And they're 0-2. I'm gonna say it right now. The Chiefs or Ravens. The Chiefs. No. The Bengals or Ravens. One of those guys are not making the playoffs. I don't see them both making the playoffs. If you look at their schedule,
that's insane. That's insane.
Look at their schedule, and
I can't see the Ravens missing it either.
Listen, it makes sense. Like, yeah, you don't want. It sounds crazy to say the Bengals or Ravens do not make the playoffs. Well, maybe more of the Ravens than Bengals, but still, I'm saying it. If you both of these,
it's not that crazy when Bengals are better than the Ravens, but you
know. Yeah, we'll see about that. But
Lamar at the end, I feel like he could have ran that all the way. He didn't have to.
Listen. If you look at their schedule, and both of them being 0-2 in the most competitive division in football, and they both have pretty tough opponents they're going to face.
Bro, we play the Panthers and the Commanders these next 2 weeks. The Ravens play the Bills.
Those are 2 games, bro. 2 games. Yeah, and then you will go on and play a lot more harder play. Listen, just look at the schedule, and you go on that playoff prediction where you do the full season prediction. You make all the predictions how you will. I guarantee you one of the teams is not making the playoffs. It happens every single time. Unless both the teams become dominant, which I don't think they will. That's just not how it's going to be. Listen, all right. And you still have to think and count that the Steelers are 2-0. All right? They're 2-0. And they're going to beat both of you guys at least once, in my opinion. So you take also that into account.
They
And
could
by the
probably
way,
beat the Ravens 2 times.
and by the way, if you forgot, the Browns are your biological father, so you are going to have to deal with that. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it how it is. One of the teams are not make the playoffs. One of them are just going to miss out. It's just how it's going to be. Steelers, Ravens, and Bengals, 2 of the teams are going to make the playoffs. One of them are going to miss. And in my opinion, with the Bengals and Ravens being 0-2, I think it's more realistic than this. I think it's more realistic than just one of those teams making it than all 3 of them. Or just the Ravens and Chiefs.
Bengals are beating Kansas City in the
you are
playoffs.
forgetting how competitive the AFC is now. You still have the Chiefs, you have the Chargers now, the Raiders even. You have who else do you have in there? You have the Texans. Like the AFC is not just like you have the Steelers. Like this AFC is not just like this to take
the
this
Western
AFC is amazing.
Conference of the NFL.
Yeah, you still have the Colts. Like the Colts are still. I think they could still.
Maybe Titans could be a little bit better these next few weeks. Maybe.
I don't know about the Titans.
They're a pretty good team.
Listen,
they have good players.
The AFC is very competitive than you think, and to have 2 0-2 teams in the most competitive division in football, alongside of one of the teams being 2-0, it's not crazy for me to say that one of them not going to make the playoffs, especially with how different the AFC is changing now. And I'm gonna stand by that. One of the teams will not make the playoffs. Anyway, next game.
Whoa, hello.
Okay, go ahead, World.
Derrick Henry looked one good run.
I like how Brock Bowers played. I thought Brock Bowers played well.
Ravens secondary sucks.
I'm hesitant to trade him to Noah as much as I want CJ Stroud. I don't know if I should trade away Brock Bowers to get him. So that's what I'm struggling with.
Man.
But Max Crosby played great. I don't know what it is with Gardner Minshew having the Ravens number. He beat him in overtime last year, and he does it again this year. Devontae Adams is still that dude. The Raiders play great. They have a solid defense. Ravens have been pretty disappointing. I think they will turn it around eventually. I mean, I think they're going to beat the Cowboys. I don't think it's a debate. But then who do they have after the Cowboys? They have a bye week or no? I don't remember who they play after the Cowboys.
I don't really know.
I don't
remember.
Wait. They play the Bills after that. Then they play the Bengals.
Oh, they're losing the Bills.
So they play Cowboys.
Okay, that's going to be a good game. The Ravens-Bills game is going to be a good one.
I got Bills.
They play those 3 games back to back: Cowboys, Bengals, or Cowboys, Bills.
I think they'll turn it around. But yeah, that's all I got for that one.
If they play how they did this game, they're going 0-5 to start the year. They have to change.
If you guys played how you did in the Patriots game, you'd be 0-17. Just saying.
Yeah, but the difference is the Bengals played that week 1 and we stepped up week 2. Ravens have only gotten worse. Sorry.
Yeah, but they also played the Chiefs and they were just as close as you guys were. So take it how you will.
Yeah, that was
week
1 though. Week 1.
Okay, so you're okay. The Raiders defense is better than the Chiefs defense. I'm just gonna say that right now. All right. This is just sad.
Quarterback.
Can you show what zone setting or GC to this?
Red
I
rifle.
didn't want to go.
You think this will show
no matter how bad I'm a Giants fan, I will never take granted.
I'm so happy for you, Andy Dalton. You're finally getting another opportunity. You deserve it. I think this may be your last year. So maybe you'll play the next week too. So Bengals versus Andy Dalton, that'll be pretty cool, pretty sad. But I'm happy for you, Andy Dalton. Just wait till he plays way better than Bryce Young has ever. And won't be surprised if he wins MVP this year.
Okay.
I think the show of Bryce Young.
No matter how bad it gets for me as a Giants fan, I'll always thank God I'm not born a Panthers fan. Because holy crap. Man. I mean, Bryce Young, I like it because Bryce Young, I feel like he's just in the fire too much, and I feel like you're just gonna ruin his development even more if there even is a chance left of him. And you might as well just start throwing freaking shit at the wall at this point, start seeing what happens, see if it sticks, because this is just bad. But yeah, I am so sorry, Panthers fans. There'll be better days in the next 10 years probably. But yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Next
this is
up.
just rough.
Just think about that 2015 season. You guys will feel better.
Yeah, just rewatch Cam.
Except for the
Newton,
Super Bowl.
you know?
Except for the Super Bowl. Except for the Super
But
Bowl.
yeah, Andy Dalton played better than Bryce Young did in his 2 starts last year.
Yep.
I felt like they should have sat Bryce Young last year and have him learn behind Andy
Yeah,
Dalton.
they probably should have done
I think that would have been better. But obviously he was a number 1 pick, so it would just look weird if they didn't start him. And that ended up being a huge mistake. But just hopefully he can get them at least 1 touchdown. Andy, just get them just 1 touchdown.
Just get them 1 touchdown, dude.
Just get them a touchdown, please. Like, just make it somewhat entertaining. For Pete's sake.
The only team, the one of the few teams Bryce Young beat last year was the Texans somehow. I don't know how the fuck they won that game.
They won that off the field goal.
Out for at least 6 weeks, and I did not add, but they did get Kareem Hunt back to Kansas City. So Kareem Hunt's still a solid. Kareem Hunt's still a solid running back, but this
Carson Steele about to go off.
Isaiah Pacheco, amazing. Okay, what the hell? But Isaiah Pacheco, great running back. Fortunate to see. I mean,
really
how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet it was that Logan Wilson guy who tackled him? I'm just going to say that right now. But anyway, great game by him, but unfortunately he got injured out for 6 weeks. That's rough. And then more injuries. Debo out, and he is out for a few weeks. And Niners, they have no Kittle, no McCaffrey. By the way, if you look at the stats, Brock Purdy's been awful without Debo. So we're going to see what he truly is as a quarterback in this next couple of games. But yeah, so we need to see Ayuk step up now, like really.
Please, Ayuk, I have it in fantasy. Just do
okay,
something.
guys, I'm going first, please.
Eagles, you're all trash.
So listen, we're not
so
being
hold on. So the Ravens lose to the Raiders, and you're freaking out about the Eagles losing to the Falcons? Good grief. Sorry. Carry on.
I don't get that. Anyway, so with my Giants team, having 3 touchdowns and losing when they have 0 touchdowns, I don't really get too much joy and excitement in sports. So the only joy and excitement I do get is watching others fail that I hate. And I got that this week. Cowboys, Jalen Hurts.
This made me feel better from the Cowboys.
Darius Slay. And then I'm not even going to say the man's name, all right, because that's how much of a bum poverty-ass running back he is. Now let's just get into technicalities. Kirk Cousins was ass this game. I mean, I'm sorry. All he had was checkdowns. He missed like 3 receivers in the end zone. He was just terrible. But then the game comes on the line. We're going to get to that in a bit. Bijan Robinson played good. Unfortunately, they still like to run him in the end zone, and I'm starting to get really pissed off now. But anyway, he's on pace to have 1,900 rushing yards and 0 touchdowns. Thank you, Falcons. I mean, is freaking Arthur Smith still there, or what's going on? Because I don't know. Now, Jalen Hurts is playing pretty good. I'll give him that. He was playing pretty good. He had a good rushing touchdown, a good passing touchdown to Devontae Smith, and he didn't have a lot of incompletions, so looking pretty good. Saquon was playing decent, and he was doing all right. And then we had the Eagles 2022 season in a nutshell. Everything's going perfect. You have a 99.3% chance of winning. Holy frick. Now let's put it in perspective. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 3. They have 0 timeouts. And all you have to do is get the first down to run block and win the game. You have the lead. Now, you run a Saquon Barkley. I'm under the impression that he would get that first down. Now, even if he would not have got that first down, let's say he gets 2 yards. That's 4th and 1. You can run out the clock to 30 seconds, have 1 minute left, and do the tush push. They're not going to stop the tush push. And by some God forbid miracle they do, you leave them at the red zone at the 10-yard line with 1 minute left to tie the game. So let's say Saquon does not get 3 yards. He's not get 2 yards. Let's say he gets blown up, as he probably would have, and he just freaking gets stuffed. Negative yards. Fine. That's okay. Run the clock down. You take 30 seconds off the clock, kick a field goal, take the lead. Nope. You throw. And to make it even better, at least when you made the passing call, at least it was a good call. You had a good call, and you got a guy open. Okay, there you go. The Giants won the Super Bowl, baby. Giants won the Super Bowl because, like they say, you can take them out of the Giants, You can't take the Giants out of it.
That's sad. Your team Super Bowls is another team losing. That's a sad.
That's how bad they are.
No, it's not. I hate Saquon more than I love the Giants. Mark my words on that.
That's not good.
That's a sad.
That is not healthy.
That's more of a problem with you than
Is it healthy? I think it's thriving healthy.
That's not
because we
healthy,
just saw-
Noah.
That's not healthy.
It
You
is
should love
healthy.
your team more.
No,
It's-
it's just depressing that your team's that bad.
No, but hey, at least what I at least I
It's
get to walk
that
on
bad
the
you
trail.
ruined a player, but okay.
I didn't ruin nothing. That guy just asked. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I seen snakes with better hands than him. And that makes a lot of sense because he is Saquon Barkley. Sorry, Saquon Bitchley. He drops the ball, perfect pass, and it's going to give me deja vu to the Rams game. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, pretty embarrassing, man. This is Monday Night Football primetime. Everybody was watching this, and they get to see that. Demon Saquon, my ass. Now, they kicked the field goal, and now they left 30 seconds on the clock. And then the Falcons, it was like Matty Ice Ryan came into freaking Kirk Cousins. Pause. Even Matt Ryan was watching this on the Manning cast. Even he knew. He must have did some like deja vu freaking dark magic to send his energy to freaking Kirk Cousins because he stepped the hell up. Amazing passes. And the refs were trying so hard to save the Eagles. They do not call a holding call, clear holding call in the end zone. And then they're like, and then Drake London absolutely cooked Darius Slay. I mean, he cooked him like Darius Slay was like. There's a bigger separation from that place to the actual London, like the actual place of London. That was a separate. He was closer to London than he was to Drake London in that play. That's how much he got cooked for. Holy frick! This old ass guy needs to retire.
Yeah, that was a good
touchdown. And then he does a shooting thing, and the refs are still trying to help them, and it resulted. Could you imagine if they didn't have a good kicker and they had to kick a 40-yard field goal? That could have
the myth, the legend, Young Ho.
Young Ho. Good thing they have Young Ho down there, or else they would have been bad. Holy
They got
frick,
them Young Hoes.
Okay, stop. But if that could have cost the game. Like, I don't know if they're saying like, oh, a kid's gonna see that and turn into a freaking full-blown gangster because they see Drake London doing a gun emote. Okay, sure, NFL, whatever.
You could have been shooting t-shirts.
But hey, it's okay because there's two timeouts. There's 40 seconds left, and all you have to do is get a field goal with one of the best kickers in the league. Nope. Jalen Hurts throws the triple coverage, and Jesse Bates gets the interception. Game over. One of the biggest chokes on Monday Night Football to the end of the game if possible. And as much as I hate Jalen Hurts, and yes, that was a bad interception. As much as I hate Barkley, and yes, that was a bad drop. This is 100% on Nick Sirianni. This dumbass coach should be fired instantly after this performance. I would have fired him on the spot. This guy is such an idiot.
He hates him so much he's making up words instamatically.
Instamatically is a word, idiot. You can look
Bro,
up yourself.
that instamatically.
Look it up. Yes, look it up. If you even know how to spell it, but yeah, look it up. Instamatically is a word. Paulie said it in the first Rocky movie. That's why I know it. That's where I got my vocabulary.
Rocky movies.
Listen, I learn more from Rocky than I learn from anywhere else. So that's all I'm gonna say. Especially those deleted scenes called party something. But whatever.
Whoa!
One of the biggest chokes ever. Jalen Hurts is an ass quarterback. 3 interceptions on the season already. He's the biggest choker of all time. And not even to begin, Saquon Barkley, absolute mid running back. The one that he's like freaking Dak Prescott when it comes to becoming clutch. I mean, look at the Packers game. That was another Monday Night Football game. He runs it, fumbles the ball. We had to have our third string undrafted quarterback to win the game for us. That's what he did. That's all I'm gonna say. He is terrible on primetime. Look at the Cowboys Sunday Night Football. Look at this. Look at the Packers. Look at this. Like blah, 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 blah. Terrible. So that's all I'm gonna say. The Giants won the Super Bowl. They cured my depression for at least 1 week. Thank you very much. And Saquon Barkley, I appreciate you. You are still helping the Eagles lose. Thank you, Giants legend. There you go. I'm done.
Just
all right. Good game. Very entertaining. Came down the last play. Manning cast was epic in this game, by the way.
Oh yeah, but that one, the one actor that he was being such an asshole at. The guy
Miles Teller.
Yeah, why was he being such an asshole? I don't know why.
Yeah, because every Eagles fan's an asshole to you.
No, he just was. He would not like. He was just felt like he wanted to leave the whole time, and he would just like start making fun.
Hey guys, I'm Eli Manning.
Come on, man.
the entire Manning cast.
Yeah, he's locked in. You know, he actually knows how to play football, unlike any of your franchise quarterbacks. Okay.
All right.
sorry.
Just the way the Eagles lost this game was just like, holy moly. I don't know who's a bigger choker, Jalen Hurts or Dak Prescott, because holy crap.
I'm going to go with C.
The Falcons, like,
Don't
like,
leave my Sedarius Lamb.
like I'm rooting for the Falcons. Like, I think they're gonna struggle against the Saints and the Bucks, but I'm still rooting for the Falcons to hopefully make the playoffs. Kirk has to do better though for that to happen. But really good incredible game-winning drive by Kirk. And the Eagles lost this game, and correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Kirk have a losing record on primetime football or something? I heard something.
Yeah, he's like terrible.
That's what he's known for.
Okay, what's his record on primetime?
I'll look it up.
I heard really he has a losing record on primetime football. I just don't know what it was.
That's what people say to me is Kirk Cousins on primetime. But
so we know he beat the Niners last year on Monday Night Football.
He's actually been winning on primetime now.
Oh my gosh, he's 4-10.
4-10. Wow.
Bro.
But yeah,
if you lose to him in primetime, there's a problem.
But I hope Kirk plays, better as the season goes on. Yeah. I like Kirk. He's a good player. But man, the Eagles just absolutely sold this game.
But yeah,
like
this
Hurts,
is how
what were you thinking throwing in triple coverage?
Dude, you could have just ran that ball or just throw it to somebody on the side.
Such a bad read. Like you couldn't find anybody else.
Dude, Smith was locked up. I don't know what the fuck you try to throw.
I've been saying it over and over again. He does not do well with AJ Brown.
But this is how primetime games should be. Close games.
Yeah,
really intense. And obviously, I just love seeing the Eagles lose because they're our biggest rivals. Jalen Hurts, you were actually playing good. I'll give you credit, Jalen Hurts. You were actually playing good this game for most of it, and then you being yourself, you have to throw a pick at the end, dude. When you literally could have had this game, you guys had this game won. You could have easily got close to a field goal range, and you threw a pick.
Yeah.
This Saquon Barkley, we already know what he did. That was one of the easiest catches I've probably ever could have.
Falcons win the battle of the bird teams.
And then Eagles defense, you guys are terrible. I was supposed to be scared of this defense.
Secondary is atrocious.
I was supposed to be scared of this Eagles defense.
I've been saying it.
They have a bunch of old wash players and some rookies.
TJ Gardner-Johnson, you are terrible, dude. You've been getting cooked every game.
Oh no, he's wearing 8 to honor Kobe. I'm sure Kobe is.
That's disrespectful. Right, that's disrespectful.
You're disrespecting them. Yeah, all right, now here we go. Here's a standing. So we got the Dolphins. Okay, well now it's Patriots 1-2, Dolphins 1-2, Jets 2-1, and Bills 2-0. AFC South, Titans 0-2, Jags 0-2, Colts 0-2, Texas 2-0.
Come on, Colts.
Come on, Colts. Broncos 0-2, Raiders 1-1, Chiefs 2-0, and the Chargers are leading the division 2-0.
Nice.
Oh, and I forgot. 0-2. I mean, who would have thought it looked like this? I mean, it should be the opposite. Just change the Ravens and Bengals.
Yeah.
All right, AFC South. We got 0-2, 1-1, 2-0, 2-0. Actually, a really good division outside of the Panthers.
Yeah.
And then the Commanders are number 1 in the NFC East. What the? By the way, if the Giants won that game, we would be number 1. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bro, seeing the Commanders on top is actually just.
Yeah, we are the NFC. We're the NFC least at this point. Packers 1-1, Bears 1-1, Lions 1-1, and the Minnesota Vikings 2-0.
Yeah, I thought this would be the opposite. I thought this.
We didn't do the Bears game.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. Rams 0-2, Niners 1-1, Cardinals 1-1, Seahawks. There have the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse 2-0.
All right, let's freaking go.
Let me get to the Bears game.
real quick.
I forgot to do that. I forgot to add that in. All right, so
It was
the
closer than I thought.
Texans beat the Bears 19-13, and I got to the way. Caleb is ass. He's ass. 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 23 yards, 37 attempts. And I know the O-line's terrible. This is why he should not be starting. Honestly, you should not even drafted the guy here. You should have got Joe Alt. You should have kept Justin Fields. You should have got Brock Bowers. What did I say?
Yeah, look.
As far as that,
Brock
Swift
Bowers,
has been
but
so
he was
disappointing. I'm sorry, 14 carries for 18 yards. What the hell? This shows how bad Saquon Barkley is. You know why? Because that Eagles offensive line, he got like 1,400 yards on the Eagles offensive line, one of the best running backs that year. And now look at him. This is why offensive line makes a running back.
Yeah.
Anyway, DJ Moore he should have like 100 yards, but
Come on,
Rome
DJ Moore.
Odunze, and people are saying this guy's better than Malik Neighbors.
I thought Rome Odunze was supposed to be like his guy. He doesn't seem like it. So
their defense played good. I'll give him that, and their defense actually played really good. But yeah, then the Texans' defense line is scary. Will Anderson has been amazing. He's having a breakout year. Darnell Hunter still playing amazing. CJ Stroud made a crazy pass, 23 to 46, 126 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 picks.
Yeah, and also he didn't have to do much. This is
a Rams legend. I know Zone remembers him on February 2022. Great player. Joe Mixon got injured, unfortunately. Nico Collins, I should not have traded you, motherfucker. Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs is just being there. He's just there.
And then, just a fun game in general. Good game, but Caleb, man, he should not even be starting, bro. Go get a veteran quarterback and just have him start. I know he's a first-round pick, but this O-line is just bad. And now he has everything you should have as far as weapons goes, but O-line is just bad. And I'm not excusing how he's played. He's just playing bad. I mean, he's like what, one for free right now? I don't know. It's just it's rough. But all right. Anything to say about this game, guys?
Yeah, Caleb Williams has been absolutely disappointing in these
Caleb
first.
Williams and Odunze sucked, yeah.
Like he has 2 games in and he hasn't thrown 1 touchdown yet. Like none of the rookie quarterbacks have thrown a touchdown yet. And you'd think he'd be the first one, but no. And I understand this O-line is struggling, and to fix that.
Hey, look at Jaden Daniels with the O-line, and he doesn't have as weapons he has.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the coach he has, and he's still playing better. So Jaden Daniels is a better quarterback.
So Caleb, you need to step it up or do something. DJ Moore is great. Keenan Allen got hurt, unfortunately. That really sucks. Rome Odunze has been disappointing as well. Another disappointing performance. At least they scored a touchdown. This time, unlike last time where they didn't score a single offensive touchdown in the first week against the Titans. At least their offense was able to score this time around. But the Bears just been really, really disappointing. I'm really disappointed with this team. Now to the Texans, who I've been amazed by so far. CJ Stroud is that dude. Holy moly, he made an incredible throw on the run. This kid is amazing. I gotta pick. I think the Texans are gonna be my pick to win the Super Bowl because they look really, really good.
I wanted to say it. I had the Ravens at first, but
amazing.
now I'm taking the Texans Super Bowl.
I understand they're young, but sometimes experience does not matter. If you have the talent and you have the good chemistry wins games.
And DeMeco Ryans, man.
They're working as a team. They're winning games. They got good coaching. They have a good quarterback. They have a good wide receiver core. They have a solid tight end. They have a great running back. They have a good defense. Danielle Hunter was a huge addition.
Hold on. Big B alert. Big B alert. What's up, Ben?
Let's go, boys.
Yo, what's up, Ben?
What's up?
We already talked about the Steelers almost losing to the Broncos.
Game.
We're 2-0.
Okay.
Lucky is 2-0.
Zone feels pretty salty about that.
And the Bengals.
What's a more fake 2-0? The Seahawks or Steelers? Well, no.
I think Seahawks, because the Steelers' defense is actually really good. So
that's true.
Their defense is legit.
Seahawks,
Yes,
I feel like
sir.
they're good, but like I feel like they're
They
gonna
both-
get blown out one day.
They both played Bo pick, so who knows? They're
Oh
whatever.
man.
All right. Monday Night Football. Caleb Williams is ass. Good to know. Next game. All right.
That's actually funny.
Let's get to top 5 in passing yards. Number 5, Lamar Jackson. I don't know where Burrow is. I'm trying to find him. I don't see him. Number 4, Jared Goff. Number 3, Matthew
Wait,
Stafford.
Daniel
Number 2.
Jones isn't top 32 passing yards, so shut the fuck up.
Actually, I think he. I
Like
don't
Gardner
know.
Minshew?
Gardner Minshew. And number 1, I told you that boy can sling it on and off the field. So if you know what I mean. And then Brock Purdy.
Mania.
Brock Purdy. Okay, maybe he's not playing that bad.
All right. Where's CeeDee Lamb? Where's AJ Brown?
He's been
Jamar
Where's
Chase.
Terry?
Where's Jamar at?
Where's
AJ Brown's
Jamar? But I do see Malik Neighbors. I do see him. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
see CeeDee Lamb.
Two lucky games and you're acting this cocky.
Yo,
You're
CeeDee
gonna
Lamb's
curse
about
him.
to have a
Okay.
200-yard game. against
You're gonna
All right,
curse him.
just
You're gonna
inject-
curse him, Noah.
I ain't gonna curse nothing. I'm not even being cocky. I'm just saying. If he's
No,
doing
you're
this
being
with Daniel
extremely
Jones,
cocky.
Oh,
Hold on,
Tyreek's
hold on.
not
No,
here.
I'm not. How
Where's
am I being
Tyreek?
cocky? I'm being happy that my receiver's playing good. Sorry for being cocky.
Reek.
But anyway,
No, you're
So, one
extremely
has-
cocky. You're gonna curse
all right.
him.
Tell me I'm being cocky. Explain right now on the spot.
Week two, and you're saying all
I'm
this.
sorry. I said explain. Explain I'm being cocky.
Explain. You're saying, where's
Yeah.
Jamar? Where's CD? Where's all these
Yeah,
guys?
where are they?
When
Where are they?
when freaking Chris Godwin's
Dude, CeeDee Lamb wasn't in
like,
top
receiver
5
too.
last year in week 2.
Like,
Yeah, he's
shut
better.
up. All like the top 4 aren't
Okay,
even wide receiver ones.
So God forbid that I'm happy that I have a good player on my team in the first 10 years. Sorry. Anyway, let me say this. Look at these players. Look at the quarterbacks.
Wow, the
Sam
Dexter
Darnold.
Lawrence disrespect. This Dexter Lawrence disrespect is crazy.
Wow.
You know what I meant. One
No, I
has
read
Jared
that.
Goff. One has Baker Mayfield. One has CJ Stroud. And this one has Daniel Jones. Look at it. Look where he is. Now, granted, he did play the Commanders, so we're going to give him some lack, but still. So anyway, number 5.
Played the
we have-
Commanders, the worst DB room in the NFL.
Yeah, and I guarantee you Jamar's going to get less than he did that game. F
All right,
you.
well, let's see.
Yeah, he needed like 20 yards at best. All right. Justin
Okay, stop.
Jefferson at 192, Malik 193, Williams at 200, Godwin at 200, and Nico blowing that lead with 252. All right. Now, players of the week. NFC player of the week should have been Malik Neighbors. Absolutely robbed. I'm
No,
joking.
Galvin Kamara got 4
Kamara.
touchdowns.
I'm joking.
Kamara
Alvin
got
Kamara,
4
4 touchdowns.
Bro wasn't even rookie of the week. Shut up.
Yeah. Okay, dude, do you understand a joke or are you just too tired? I don't know. I can't tell.
Like,
Anyway.
shut up.
Listen, just go to bed. Just go to bed then. All right.
Bro, I
Holy moly.
wish I was in bed right now.
You are in bed.
No, I wish I was sleeping right now, bro.
Please do. It made my life a lot happier. Anyway, because apparently I can't make a joke about you telling me to shut up. Like, bloody hell. Anyway, 115 yards. 60, I mean, he's playing the Cowboys. I know that should just discredit it, right?
We're supposed to have a good defense, so I'll give.
Oh, Zone, you
Dude,
got to be
Jesse-
excited about
Jesse
this
Bates
one.
really be on
Jesse
here?
Bates.
Jesse Bates, let's go. Bengals legend. I'm very excited. Good for Jesse Bates. I agree, Noah. I agree.
One tackle for loss. He had a great game, but Aiden Hutchinson. Shit about it.
How did Aiden Hutchinson not make this list?
All right, let's go. Move on. Let's go.
Like, I don't even know what to say here, dude.
21
Bro,
scores.
this is
This
wait,
just
no,
proves how
no,
bad the
no, no,
Commanders
no.
are.
Is this the mother effer that scored more points than your entire offense last week?
Oof.
Bro,
Oh, man.
Austin Serbert, a free agent as of 2 weeks ago, scored more points
Like,
than your entire
who the hell
offense.
even is that?
20
He was a free agent 2 weeks ago.
It was like, we're going to win the Steeler way.
I mean, that's what happens when Kayvon Thibodeau just freaking turns into Casper. All right.
Dealer way, huh?
AFC. Another father of the Cowboys, James Cook. 78 yards.
Although the
2
Dolphins,
touchdowns. 1 touchdown. Max Crosby
Cook
with
is
4
cooking.
tackles for a loss, 2 sacks, 1 pass deflection, and 6 tackles. Holy moly. And somehow Joel still covered this guy. And then this guy right here went for 13 points. Kind of looks like a world. All right, cool.
Looks like Cardi's mom.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Top 5 stats: Keon White with 4, Patrick Jones with 4, and Aiden Hutchinson for 5.5.
Wow. Wow.
Top 5 rushing yards: Ramondre Stevenson, Josh Jacobs,
Holy shit.
Jordan Madison,
Saquon Barkley.
Jordan Mason.
Okay, and one loss on Monday Night Football. Yeah, he had more yards per carry than he did, so I don't want to hear it. All right, J.K. Dobbins.
Saquon Barkley.
Oh, a happier as he's losing. Well, I'm sorry. The Eagles are 4.
No, Jordan Mason.
The Eagles are 2-7 the last 9 games. The Giants are 4-5. So I think we're a little bit more happier. So frick you. And by the way, what happens when he cost the game on Monday Night Football? I had better hands Saquon Barkley, and that's saying a lot.
Oh man.
I dropped my phone today. Almost broke. All right. Jake, I did it, baby. Got him in my fantasy. Let's go. All right. Longest touchdowns. Carr to Kamara, Harrison, Lamb, Carr, and then Jefferson.
Where's Neighbors? Where's Neighbors?
Daniel Jones. That's where he is.
Shaheed.
And I'm sorry, those poor 20.
Let's go. Two Bengals in top 5. Logan Wilson, Jermaine Pratt, best linebacker duo in the NFL. Let's go.
I feel so bad for those 24 injured players. Those 24 injured players. I feel so bad.
You already made that joke. Ha ha ha. Logan Wilson, Jermaine Pratt, 2 absolute studs. Let's go.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who any of these guys are, so that probably shows why this is not.
Bro, you know who Logan Wilson is. You know who Logan Wilson is.
I know he is because the people he injures. That's the only reason I know who he is. All right.
Yeah, okay, buddy. He's better than Bobby Okorike. Better than Bobby Okorike.
Man, this game was boring as hell, dude. Holy crap.
I'll say this. It was boring, but it is great to see Aaron Rodgers playing amazing.
Yes, that's the only good part.
Beautiful touchdown to Garrett Wilson. Probably the best quarterback of all time. And as far as the Patriots go,
he still has the arm. He still has a cannon of arm.
Their O-line is so ass. Dude, they really need a Will Campbell. And as far as Drake May goes, just bench this guy the whole damn season, bro. His freaking first play is almost a pick 6, and he freaking got his helmet threw off the damn. Like, it's just bad, bro. I'm not saying he played bad, but like, bro, this is not gonna work. Jacoby Brissett is just freaking taking everything for him, and as he should. And their defense is disappointing. The secondary's been disappointing. Ramondre Stevenson did not step up at all, and the Jets are 2-1, and people overreacted way too much in that Niners game, and they're still gonna make the playoffs. Yeah. So yeah, they're probably
gonna win in the division still. So
Breece Hall and Alan Lazard is playing really good, better than
Mike Williams actually started getting back into the game at the end. He was
Mike Williams dropped a freaking perfect pass in the end zone,
but he was actually doing something for once.
All right.
But yeah, pretty interesting game. I'll just say that. But World, do you want to talk about this?
All right, I'm going to go on a little rant here. First, respect to Aaron Rodgers. Like I said before, I'm glad he's playing great again. Respect to what the Jets are building. They're the better team. They just out. This is their home opener, and they just absolutely whooped our ass. Not just plain and simple. Now, this Patriots team has a lot of problems, okay? Number 1, offensive line. Chuks Okorafor. Ben, I'm sure you're familiar with him because he used to play for you.
Chuks.
This guy, out of nowhere, says, I don't want to play football anymore. So the Patriots moved him to the left squad list. He is done for the season. He can't come back. Now, I think he doesn't want to play for the Patriots because he's not starting. He got benched in the Bengals game because he was playing like crap. And, he's been throwing a hissy fit at him. And it kind of goes 50-50. I think 50 of it's on him. I think 50 of it's on the Patriots because they kept flipping him around. They had him at left tackle, then right tackle, then back to left, then back to right. Like, no continuity whatsoever. And, like, this guy robbed us of $4 million. Okay, big whoop. He robbed Drake May of a touchdown against the Commanders in the preseason. Who cares? It's preseason. But, like, this guy's attitude just sucks. Like, and, now he's gone. Now we're thin at tackle because Vidarian Lowe, our starting left tackle, He's got hit with an injury. He has a hip injury, so we had no choice but to start Caden Wallace, who didn't play a damn snap at left tackle in college. He was a right tackle. He did not look very good in this game. Like he got penalized a lot, allowed a lot of sacks on Jacoby Brissett. This offensive line just sucks. Like they could not block a soul. Like the only one who was actually doing anything was David Andrews, and he was getting run over by Quinion Williams. Mike Onwenu, they need to figure out how to kick him back to right guard because he's not doing well at right tackle. I thought it could work, but it's just not going well. He just looks uncomfortable there. He's an all-pro at right guard, but you can't play him there right now because you don't have anybody to play right tackle. Layden Robinson, the rookie we drafted, he's good at times, but he's just too inconsistent. Like sometimes he looks good, and other times he looks like absolute crap. And City Sauer starting left guard, he's injured. He got injured in the preseason. So we have to start a guy named Michael Jordan, who's also inconsistent.
Michael Jordan?
Bro, you're starting Michael Jordan.
Yeah, his name is Michael Jordan. It's not. He's not Michael Jordan.
We gotta pray for the Patriots, man, bro. They're starting Michael Jordan, bro.
Yeah,
Michael
it's
Jordan.
ridiculous. And like then our other left guard, Cole Strange, he's on PUP. He's not available until week 5. He's not reliable. There's just so many problems with this offensive line. And for some reason, Derod Mayo thought it'd be a good idea. Let's put Drake May out there in the final 2 minutes, knowing full well that this MetLife turf, JetLife turf is terrible. Players are notorious for getting injured there. You risk him getting injured. He almost throws a pick on this first drive. He does pick it up a little bit better. He does get us in the red zone. I will give him credit for that. But then you let the clock run out, and then you don't even get a touchdown. Not one touchdown. You kick a field goal. You can't get one touchdown. Like this Patriots team blows. This team sucks ass. I'm sorry. And I'll get into my second problem with this team: lack of wide receivers. There's no usage of these wide receivers.
Hold on. You got Mario Douglas, bro. What the hell?
He barely got targeted
on,
because Jacoby Brissett does not like to throw that much.
Hey,
now
maybe hold if you get Luigi Douglas, maybe you'll be better. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
That was such a bad joke.
Yeah, like
so
one
bad.
highlight reel where Drake May is able to get the ball to Douglas. Like that was good to see. That was the only exciting thing about this game for me. But like Taekwon sucks. Like obviously Kendrick Bourne, our best wide receiver, he's not available until week 5 because he's on PUP from last year with the Achilles injury. Jalen Polk didn't do anything. Javon Baker didn't get any snaps. Just this wide receiver core is terrible. Like there's just so many problems with this team. Like I don't like, and it's only going to get worse from here because you have to play the Niners next week.
Oh God,
that is going to be a shutout loss. I'm telling you right now, we are not scoring a single point against the Niners. I don't give a damn how injured they are.
All right.
Holy moly!
Is that it?
Yes.
All right.
Just get Will Campbell, please. Like, don't settle for someone else.
What about Luke Burden?
It sucks having to pass on him, but tackle's a bigger need.
All right. There's free agency. You never know. But anyway, guys. So I accidentally put the wrong account on a prediction board. So all I'm going to say is I did the best and Zone did the worst. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Anyway.
And yet I'm still ahead of you. That's so embarrassing.
As I was about to say,
I'm still ahead of you. That's so embarrassing.
I was like 4 points behind you, and somehow I'm still 1 point behind. Somehow I'm still only 1 point behind you. That's truly embarrassing.
What's embarrassing is you've had the worst week out of any of us. Week 1, you did the worst out of any of us.
And then I do the best. You do the best. You do the worst. We're both on the same level, asshole. Anyway,
I'm still one game above.
And it won't be after this, buddy. So our last place by a landslide is Big Titty Taco, 13 for 17. Tristan, what's going on here?
The Cowboys game.
You've been watching too much Cowboys games. That's why you're trying to affect you.
You know.
All right. Then we got World at 15-15. This is like a Steelers record right here. What's going on?
I mean, shouldn't it be 16-15 because I got the Jets Pats game right? So shouldn't they be 16-15?
Oh, I forgot to update the Jets game. Well, we're all on the same level, so it doesn't.
Let's go. I got 14 finally. 5-14.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I didn't
14,
expect so many
17.
damn
Yeah.
upsets in week 2. Just saying.
I literally
I
had the
did.
Lions win too, and they fucking lost.
16-15 for World. Apologies. Me, I am now 17-14. I'm not making a joke. Number 3 is Zone. He's 19-12. Number 2 is Talk. He is now 20-11. Great year. That's when the Giants won the Super Bowl. Something he's never done in the whole entire franchise.
Literally, no one
And
gives
then
a
Ben is number 1 now of 21-10. Wow, Ben.
Dang, man.
By the way, should
Yeah.
I buy this now or should I buy this like in April? Should I buy it now or in April? Let me know. Okay. Let's get to our predictions now.
Buy it now.
All right. I gotta go.
Well,
email
I
everyone.
gotta
Thinking
lock
of
in. I
doing
gotta lock in.
Sanders or something.
World, are you
I'm gonna
locked
pick
in?
so many upsets. It's gonna be crazy. Look at his
World,
face. He's
I
clearly
gotta pick.
locked in.
I gotta pick some upset.
World, I ask you this: are you locked in?
This is the definition of locked in, guys. Like if you go in the dictionary to locked in, that's what shows up.
He's more locked in than the Cowboys were this season. So
That's not that. That's bad. That is bad. Okay.
Here you go, Noah. Here you go, Noah. Early Christmas gift.
Okay. You can go. You're. That was mean. That was mean, World. That was really mean.
You deserve every bit of it. Noah, are you locked in? Noah, are you locked in?
That's the thing, Cap. I'm always locked in.
Can you actually go kill yourself?
Okay, I'll pay for your therapy bills. I am so sorry.
in GTA.
Okay.
That was the
GTA,
corniest thing I've ever. Yes, I'm gonna need that
Listen.
therapy.
All right, I'll get it. All right, you want the Priam one? Or I'll get it. All right.
Bro, I want
I'm
the
getting
freaking emotional damage one. My gosh.
Okay.
I'm on
Seriously,
suicide
bro.
watch after that one.
Oh, come on! In GTA 5. GTA 5.
In GTA 4.
And 4 Miami one, the Miami version. Yeah. I'm sorry. We're
Honestly,
so let's get this over.
underrated.
It is. I like that one. Oh, I just saw something really messed up.
Wait,
All right,
guess what? Gay player of the month just got announced. That's crazy. Do you know who it is? Gay
Jamar
player
Chase.
of the month. TJ Watt.
Oh my gosh. Ben, are you hearing this? Wow. You made Ben leave because of you. Because of that rude.
That ruined his whole mood.
For all I know, he could be snoring again. Remember when he fell asleep on my network? Oh my gosh.
Me?
That wasn't you. That was Ben. Yeah,
I didn't
he was-
fall
I heard him
asleep on the network.
No, I said Ben. I never said you. Freaking.
Oh.
Yo, why is my thing not working?
Wait, look what Noah made this profile picture. It's the nastiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's Joe Burrow in a Giants jersey.
Yeah.
Like, they might as well
You
put
kidding
hit.
Dude.
They might as. Bro, why are you looking at that Clint Ewers jersey? You're actually weird.
I'm not, dude. What is going on? It's not letting me go on my thing. It's set. Bro, let me show
Bro's
you.
staring at his Giants Clint Ewers
Quinn
jersey.
Ewers.
No, I'm not. Okay, I did not know I was sharing my screen. I'm sorry.
It's not letting you get the
No, look
Quinn
at
Ewers.
this. Look at this, bro. Why is it not letting me do anything? Why did I have to pay $750,000? What did I do? All right. Bro, there's no way my picks were that bad. Dashboard. Give me all this, bro.
Give me all of this.
What the hell is that? I just heard someone scream atop their lungs.
Bro, how do you owe them $750,000?
I just got it, you know. I got it, you know. Just check your balance tomorrow. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Oh, why they keeps doing this, bro? I know I'm not paying this. Leave me alone. Yo, there's no way we had to pay for a freaking run your pool. I'm not gonna pay that, bro.
Bro, my gosh.
So you have to pay for this, bro. Are you kidding me?
Bro, you should have picked a different one, you dumbass.
I didn't know you had to pay for it. They didn't say it. Yo, guys, we might do the old-fashioned way, bro.
You're okay, bro. You're gonna cheat it out again. Here's
How
what we'll
else? How else are we gonna do it, dude?
do. All right. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. After, okay, we do our normal predictions on this stream, and now we'll start it on a different account after this. So starting next week, we'll start it on a different website.
Bro, I had to add all those emails in the game, bro. That's like 2 hours.
Okay. Would you rather spend 2 hours on that or 2 hours each week on this?
Bro, all right. You know what? We'll figure all this out later. We still have Sunday. Let's just do our picks. All right. Let's just do our picks.
All right.
We'll figure this out after.
Okay, this one.
Let's go to Anna. Don't worry. I'll make sure I go like 16-0. All right. Starting with fart versus diarrhea. Giants versus Browns.
You mean
Charlie Chapman.
I'm
Yes,
going
Charlie.
Quinn Ewers. I'm going Quinn Ewers. That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
Nah, here you going.
You mean Finn Brewers?
So you're going Giants?
No, I didn't say that.
Bro, you gotta pick. 3.
I said it. I'm going
2.
Quinn Ewers. That's all
Bro,
I'm gonna say.
shut up. So you're going Browns. So
Next
you're going
person.
Browns. No, bro. You're gonna be annoyed about this. Just pick.
Bro, just next person go.
All right, Browns, easy.
I'm gonna go Browns.
Brownies.
Ben, you there?
Ayo, Ben.
You asleep, dude? You asleep?
Maybe he's not there. All right,
Oh my
move
gosh.
on.
TJ Watt's here, Ben. TJ Watt. He says he wants to talk to you. TJ Watt's here.
Noah. All right, actually answer. Giants, Browns.
Ben.
He's not there. World, you doing this ain't gonna do jack shit.
Hold on. Ben, wake the fuck up.
All right, hold on.
All right.
I can hear it coming out off his camera. Hold on. Ben.
What is my life, bro? What is my life?
Hold on. Let me turn my audio real quick. Maybe that'll help. There we go. Ben. Sorry, voice crack.
Zone, you gotta clip that.
Yes, bro. Clipping that.
All right, let's go to the next game then. We'll ask him later.
Bro, Giants or Browns? Just answer, Noah. Don't
All
be a
right,
bitch.
going the Browns, bro. Frick you. Don't make me say that.
I wanted you to pick the damn Giants.
If someone else picked the Giants, I would, but no one's gonna pick them. That means the score is still the same if they win or lose. So,
No. Jay picked him. Remember?
no, he didn't. He said he's picking the Browns by a landslide.
Oh.
Anyway.
Never mind.
All right, Saints are gonna put 50 on their head. I mean, it's not gonna be close. Saints.
You know what? Upset of the week. I'm gonna go Eagles.
Okay, good.
Saints.
Saints.
Ben.
Stop. We're not doing this again.
We're not doing
Just go.
Hello.
All right. As much as I want to say the Vikings, I'm sorry. I got to go Texans, but they're gonna lock up Stephon Diggs.
The sexy Texans.
Texans.
Oh my gosh, bro! Imagine Dexter Lawrence on the Texans. We could
Daniel
say sexy
Hunter
Dexy
and
Texans.
Stephon Diggs are going against their former teams.
Sexy, Dexy, Texy.
I got Texans too.
Oh my gosh! No, we got a trip to Texas right now for
that
just for
nickname
that.
would feed families.
Oh, it would feed me a lot of things.
Vikings have so many revenge games. Like they have to play against
Oh, sorry.
They have to play against the Vikings have to play against Kirk Cousins too. So they got 2 revenge games.
All right.
Yeah, but I could see Vikings winning this. We'll see. All right, Bucks are absolutely blow out the Broncos. This is going to be bad.
Yeah, Bucks. I think Bo Nix will do better in this game, but like better than he's done before. But Bucks.
So he's have 1 interception and 0 touchdowns instead of 2. Okay, good to know.
I hope you have different opinions on this, please.
No Malik Willis revenge game. That was a fluke game. Titans are winning. No Malik Willis revenge game. Titans are winning. Evan?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go Titans. I love you, Malik.
Oh
Sorry.
my gosh. Is he the best Malik in the NFL?
Yes, he is the best Malik in the NFL. Malik, my Pookie Bear. Please clutch up.
As bad as Will Levis has been, he's better than Willis Reed. Or why did I say Willis Reed?
Willis Reed.
Who the hell is Willis
I'm
Reed?
sorry. Malik Willis.
Reed?
Bro, this disrespect.
Who the hell is Willis Reed?
I don't know. The names are getting mixed up in my head.
Oh, a basketball player.
So for him?
This guy started. Yeah, I do think Will Levis is better than this guy right here at quarterback.
Dude, what year did you play?
1974 for the Knicks.
Wait, for 2 years?
We thought of it. Okay. Damn it,
Of
all you
course.
guys pick Titans, dude. I need people to pick different. I got Titans too.
Okay, Noah, can we go back to the games, please?
Sorry. Just Willis
So
Reed.
everybody picking Titans then?
Titans.
I'm gonna have to pick the Titans.
Damn it, I wanted one of you guys to pick the Packers, but I'll pick
Colts are beating the Bears. Caleb is going 0-3. Let's go.
They have a win.
Yeah, they have a win, but
1-1.
I also have Colts winning.
I
This
got-
is our Colts. This is our team. We believe.
We come blue.
The Bears.
Bro, is that not like a Christian song ripoff too? I swear that's a Christian.
I don't know.
Caleb Williams finally has a good game. I got Bears.
Oh, hell no. Well, do you have the Bears?
Yep, the Bears.
The
Bears. More wins for me, I guess.
No,
All right, Chargers are beating the Steelers. They're beating the Steelers.
No, wait, I'm picking the Colts. I said I'm picking the Colts. I just did the Bears, okay? I'm picking the Colts.
So
I said
homosexual.
Bears.
All right, Chargers are beating the Bears. Chargers are beating the Steelers. They're going to go 3-0.
Let's go, Chargers. Chargers beating those goofy-ass, overrated, stupid-ass looking Steelers.
All I'm saying, I'm really excited to see TJ
Hey,
Watt.
guys, guess what? Guess who I am? George freaking Pickens bent his freaking back like a freaking weirdo on draft night. Fucking
Don't
weirdo.
ever do that. Don't ever do that again. Okay. World.
Trust me, I won't. It hurt my neck.
Is this the Steelers home opener?
I think it is. Yeah, I don't think they played.
I got the Chargers winning still. I want to see how Joe Alt does against TJ Watt.
I got Chargers too. And then I need to.
Chargers.
World,
No,
I'll
Ben's
tell
pretty
you.
He's not different.
I'll tell you how TJ Watt versus Joel is gonna go. It's gonna be like a baby beating up Mike Tyson. Nobody knows how it happens, but
Oh
it
my
happens.
gosh, dude. Shut up.
All right.
Next
game.
I assume Ben's got the Steelers.
And the Seahawks are going to have the most Celtics playoff 3-0 ever. They're going to win.
Oh wait, I forgot who was hurt. Yeah, the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Even with Hawk Tua playing, they're still Seahawks are still.
I need one of you guys to pick.
Ooh,
I got Seahawks too. I need to pick some different.
I'm not gonna lie. This is not free. This is at 3:05. I'm gonna be busy watching Talk Tua, so I can't watch this game.
Best
Unfortunately,
podcast ever.
gotta watch
Best podcast.
Talk
Yeah.
Tua.
Yeah.
I saw
I gotta
a
watch
clip
Talk
of that
Tua.
Joe on Instagram.
Bro,
Reels.
why is there merch? Why is there merch in freaking Shields for that? What the frick? Anyway,
There's one little meme.
okay, this is gonna be brutal, dude. Oh my gosh, Raiders
Jeez,
defense against
man.
Panthers offense.
I don't
Raiders
think
are
we
winning
don't
this.
have to go through turns. We're all picking the Raiders, right?
Oh, whoa,
Um,
whoa, Tristan!
Oh
You
my
ready for the Red
gosh.
Rifle.
Oh
Andy
my
Dalton's
gosh.
return. I don't care if I get this prediction so wrong. I
Okay, I can
cannot
pick the
bet
Panthers. Pick the
against
Panthers. Pick the Panthers. Yes.
Andy Red Rifle Dalton. He's gonna get his first win in like 6 years. I love you. Good luck.
In 6 years?
No, not actually. It's like 2 years that he's like starting.
Cowboys. Like,
Bloody hell.
So you're picking
All
the
right.
Panthers?
Yeah, I'm picking the Panthers.
okay,
Well,
I'm okay with
Alright,
that.
so
I'm okay
this
with
is-
that. I'm okay with that.
I
So
got-
you
I gotta
might
go
as
with
well. You might as well get a hospital and a like 2 hospital trucks play against each other.
Get a
They're
lot
most
of stretchers
intricate
out there. Stretchers out there.
But I'm gonna go the 49ers. I don't know, Niners.
I'm gonna go with the 40 Miners.
Stop, dude.
What, you
Stop.
Dr. Disrespect?
What the hell's wrong with you?
49ers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 49-year-old.
Now, Big T said he was sick about this game, so let's see what Tristan has to say.
Shit, I need to have some different picks from you guys so I can climb up the ranks. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm going with the Rams. I'm going with the Rams. I do not care. I gotta pick some different teams.
Can't go with your father winning.
Yeah, he has a abusive relationship, so he's kind of mad. Anyway,
I already have
Lions
my own team.
Lions Cardinals. I'm sorry, Lions are gonna win this.
Lions.
I can go 1 and 2.
Upset of the week. No, I'm just kidding. Lions.
Kyler Murray.
Tristan.
Cardinals.
Oh my gosh, bro! You
Oh
must
my
want. You
God.
must want it. You must want to like lose every single game.
Dude, I need some different picks, dude. I can't pick the same picks. I need some different ones.
Okay.
This
Yeah,
is
but
gonna be a
for
good
good
and-
reason, Tristan.
Dude, the cards.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, guys. I gotta get animated for this pick here.
Now, what are you doing now?
And the Ravens are gonna win this game.
Did you really have to get up and just to say that?
Yeah, I think definitely the Ravens. Yeah.
Ravens.
Fuck. Damn it. I don't like going against my team, but I just can't see us beating the.
We have 2 Monday night games tonight, which I hate those Monday night games. 2 Monday night games.
I got Ravens. End of story. I got Ravens against my own team.
All right.
Hey, Tristan, you got the
I
Thursday
can't see
night
us
game.
beating Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, dude. I can't see it.
Bro, wait, is Noah Frozen?
You got the Thursday night game though, so don't worry about it.
Is Noah frozen?
Yeah, his camera's frozen.
All right, let's just. I know we can't see it, but whatever. Chiefs versus Falcons, prime time. Falcons get back-to-back prime time games. Who do you guys have? I got Chiefs.
I'm rooting for the Falcons. I want the Falcons to win.
Pick the
But I
Falcons.
gotta go the Chiefs, man.
Damn,
I think we're all rooting for the Falcons.
The
Yeah.
Falcons have just been struggling.
Dude, I want to pick the Falcons.
I just don't trust them against the Chiefs. I just don't.
I want to pick the Falcons. I just
It's
can't
like
see
Kirk Cousins with his record on primetime. He's 4-10 on primetime games.
I just can't see Kirk Cousins outdoing Patrick Mahomes. I just can't
It's
see
just
it.
I don't see it.
I want to pick the Falcons.
I'm rooting
but
for the Falcons, but this
All right.
is I think this is the first time I picked the Chiefs this year.
So I'm gonna go Chiefs.
So we're all going Chiefs.
Chiefs. I want one of you guys to at least pick the
We're all
Falcons.
cheering for the Falcons, but
Yeah, we're cheering for the Falcons, but
all right.
it's got to be the Chiefs.
I would like to formally apologize. I tripped on my charger and it disconnected.
Okay.
I was trying to do.
All right. We
I
made
was-
our prediction. Shut up. We made our predictions for Chiefs, Falcons. Who do you have winning?
Hold on. Who did you pick for the Ravens game? I want to hear you say it.
I picked the Ravens. I think we all picked the Ravens, actually.
I picked the fucking
Did
Ravens.
you guys?
No,
Did you guys
I
like?
hate it.
Did you guys like my Ray Lewis dance?
We didn't, see it.
Yeah.
It was a killer dance.
Your screen is frozen.
Sorry.
Your screen was frozen while you were doing it.
I don't want to see it, by the way. So
I'll do it next time. Don't worry. By the way, are you drinking that Mountain Dew right now? Because I just think I just saw you do it. This hillbilly,
I'm not.
bro. Oh, he's gonna hit on the
Bro,
hay.
Okay,
drink your
hold on.
Mountain Dew.
I can drink two sodas a week. So let me have this, okay? Shut up.
Yeah, but you might as well drink piss if you're drinking Mountain Dew. But whatever. All right, yeah, I'm picking the Chiefs. By the way, the Falcons are not
It's
picking the Chiefs.
Baja Blast, by the
Which
way.
one of you guys picked the Falcons?
Baja
Oh,
Blast.
Baja. Okay, I'll give you a pass
Baja
on that,
Blast.
buddy. Let's
Baja
go.
Blast is really good.
I got the zero sugar one. You know, I gotta stay healthy. You know, I'm trying to lose pounds. You
Gotta
know,
stay healthy.
I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm doing pretty good. I've been on a 15-year. I've been on a 17-year weight loss journey. I'm doing phenomenal. But anyway, Tristan, don't tell me you picked the Falcons, bro.
No, I picked the Chiefs. I wanted one of you guys to pick.
All right.
Noah, after your weight loss, when are you going to start bulking?
Yeah.
So let's go to our next games.
Okay. We already made our predictions for it, buddy. So just you. We all picked Chiefs.
Chiefs. Well, there's still
All right.
more games. Dumbass.
Yes, we know. We know.
Yeah.
Monday night, 2 Monday night games. Unfortunately,
I hate the 2 Monday night games, dude. I like just
Yeah, it's so stupid, dude. All right.
but
I'm gonna go
other
with
than that,
Bills.
Bills
Jags.
without a doubt. Bills or Fags? I mean Jags. Bills.
We are
bro.
going to get banned. We are going to get banned, bro. We all got
Yeah,
the
because
Bills.
of you.
You, buddy.
Yeah, because of you.
All right.
Bro,
Upset!
I guess I gotta pick the Bills. I gotta pick the Bills.
Bro, are you actually serious? Are you
Week,
actually-
I am picking the Bengals in the upset of the week because the Commanders have one win and they have. Hey, the Commanders have one win and the Bengals have 0. It's an upset. Theoretically, it's an upset. I'm just saying. It is objectively an upset. So that's an upset of the week. Thank you very much. I'm going the Bengals, and if you guys lose, I'm going to make fun of you for the rest of human existence.
Dude, pick the Commanders. I know you want to.
No, I do not want to pick the damn
He
Commanders.
doesn't like the Commanders. They're a division rival.
So Noah. Do you have a ceiling fan in your room?
No, I got
Grab a rope, tie it around that. Okay.
Oh,
Then
like
grab your
go
neck.
for it. Oh, like a neck exercise, right? Right, YouTube, a neck exercise. Got to stretch those muscles. Got to get ready for my meeting.
No, you're
thing.
used to that motion, aren't you? So you
Yeah, I gotta prepare when I meet Dexter Lawrence. But anyway, I mean, he's not to see it coming.
All right. Well,
All right,
it's
who you got, Evan?
the Ring of Honor game. I'm very excited for this game. Bengals will hopefully get their first win. I'm going
Two
Bengals.
LSU Heisman quarterbacks playing each other.
Yep.
All right, world, we got Big W.
Bengals.
Tristan, you need upsets, don't you?
No. Bengals.
Fine. Okay.
I can't pick.
All right, now it's time.
Jamar Chase better have 130 pass or receiving.
No, I
yards.
might switch the Cowboys and Ravens pick. I need to get a different team.
All right, guys.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
pick.
So, did you hear that? He's going Cowboys now. No.
I gotta pick Cowboys.
All right, guys.
All right, Tristan.
Hold
Hey.
on a minute.
We still need Thursday night football, buddy. We still need Thursday night football.
Thursday night football. Come on now.
Oh, this is gonna be a
Upset
mess.
of the century.
Hell no.
Oh,
The New York
Wait,
Giants.
why are you showing Dak's son?
Cowboys.
Wait, why are you showing Dak's son?
40-0.
are picking the Giants.
40-0.
No. Malik Neighbors is going to go for 200 yards on that bum ass Diggs. We're going to
No, he's
destroy
not.
them. Tommy DeVito's going to come in and have a laser
Noah.
game. Tommy DeVito. Hold on. I'm not done speaking.
Do
I'm
you
not done speaking.
remember the last primetime game?
primetime game.
Giants
Remember,
versus Cowboys,
Jet Life Stadium.
40-0.
Jet Life
40-0. And it's going to happen
be
again. And it's going to be
It's gonna be
worse.
different.
50-0.
It's gonna be different.
Jalen
No,
Hurts
listen to
didn't
me.
get any
Listen to me. Listen.
Cowboys are
Listen.
smoking Malik
Listen.
Neighbors and that whole entire offensive
Oh.
line. And a
Here we
6-9. Easy. Cowboys win by at least 50.
Tommy, hold on. Tommy DeVito is undefeated against the Cowboys. He's going to destroy them.
Undefeated.
Giants are winning.
We beat them last year. What are you talking about?
I meant to say Drew Lock is undefeated against the Cowboys. Let's go.
Good luck is on the Seahawks after.
Can we take a beat him?
Doesn't matter. He's undefeated. We are going the Giants by 30. That's all I have to say.
Are you actually serious? Are you actually picking the Giants?
So he's actually serious.
On my deathbed, I'll never say the Cowboys will be the Giants, no matter what it is. I don't care if we're 0-16 and they're 16-0. I'll never say that. My words will never out. It goes
All right.
against my whole religion.
I respect that he loves his team that much.
Probably looks like an emo right now.
Well, I had to deal with the Giants for 2 weeks. So
Hey, look, you already know who I'm picking. Dak Prescott goes for 300 yards, 5 touchdowns, and then Trayvon Diggs.
is that including the interception yards? When you feel like a
Nope,
20
he's not
yard,
throwing
like
any
a
interceptions.
90-yard interception to Deontay
Nope.
Banks, who's going to lock up
Nope.
CeeDee Lamb.
No, D Lamb's going to cook him. Malik Neighbors is going to get
Gonna
locked
get
up. by Trayvon Diggs.
locked up.
23 yards. 23
Time to
yards.
get
against Diggs.
locked up.
He's only gonna have 23
all
yards.
Locked.
We've made our predictions.
40
All right, I'm going Cowboys this time. 50-0. Malik Neighbors gonna get locked up by Trevon Diggs. Let's
Jalen
The
Hyatt
Giants'
and Layton are also
father.
getting locked up too. They're not doing shit either.
Dak Prescott.
5 touchdowns, 300 yards. Yeah.
Yo.
One more thing. Crazy because after all that, took him off the court to put him even closer to the line.
So Karate, who do you think?
You know what? Hold on. Do you know why that is? Do you know why that is, Zone? Because I saw on the morning Heisman show, the fantasy in the morning, Karl Anthony Towns there in the Eagles jersey. That's why he sounds like that. Anyway.
Wow, that's actually so sad.
Karate, predict the score of this game for real. Actually, since
All
he
right,
hasn't
is
joined.
this-
Okay, yeah, Giants are winning 21-17.
You're actually nuts. All right, that's it. All right.
Ben just sleeping.
Did we talk about
I
everything?
appreciate.
Yep, Ben's asleep.
Hold on. Let me check my list. Bengals are ass. Evan Anderson is homosexual. Giants win the Super Bowl. Yep, we talked about everything. Thank you guys for watching this Sports Phil. We'll see you guys next week when the Giants are 2-2 and back into number 1 in the NFC. Let's go, baby.
How are they going
They're
to win
not
2
beating the
games
Browns. They're not beating the
in
Browns.
1 week? Oh wait, yeah, they can. Oh wait, yeah, they can. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, they can.
That's cool.
Always remember, keep firmly gripping. Hold on, I'm not gonna firmly grip Malik Neighbors and Dexter Lawrence balls at the exact same time simultaneously. Peace out. Oh,
You're sick. Giants
I can't find the
pride.
intro.
G-Men.
I can't find the intro.
Giants pride. G-Men going full force. If you know what I mean.